Okay, so you said if you let me in the box, if I was gonna let you talk. So,
I just want to be able to talk back.
Oh, absolutely, that's fine. So I was just giving you the opportunity. It's your live. You can kick me whenever you want, just like I gave everybody else that opportunity. If you have something to say, I'll let you start.
Hold on, let me swallow my food.
You good?
I feel like mine and Jess's argument started over what Miranda said. Now, yes, she didn't have proof, but I believe her.
Alexa, off.
100%, I believe what she said.
Are you talking about Miranda?
Yes.
Okay.
Of her saying that Jessa said that I made her uncomfortable with TikTok videos that I had made.
Okay.
I believe that you probably have the proof.
I do have the proof.
That she did say it.
I have the proof of the conversation, and that's not what was said exactly, and that's not how the conversation went.
What? What I'm going to say is, if you can prove otherwise, then play it.
Babe, will you pull it up so I can show it on the green screen? Like, can you just pull it up on your phone so I can show it and turn my camera on and show it? Okay, well, can you look for it while we're doing our conversation?
That's fine. Eventually, whatever. If you find it, that's fine. I said that I overreacted.
He's gonna look for that while we're talking, so go ahead.
Okay. I said that I overreacted. Immediately when I saw the message come across the top of my screen saying that, my mind immediately went to what had been sent to me in messages. And I was like, how the fuck can she say that I made her uncomfortable?
But she didn't say that.
She did say that.
Chelsea, you weren't there.
Just stop.
Chelsea, you weren't there.
Chelsea,
How do you know?
You weren't in that chat, Chelsea. Stop.
Because somebody told us and told
Okay,
us
but
along
what
the
you
lines
were
of what
told
happened.
and what is the truth are two different things is all I'm saying. That's it. It's two different things. So I'm gonna show it. Jessa's looking for it. I'll pull it up so Melissa can see it. Okay? I'm not talking for Jessa. That is not why I'm here. If Jessa wants to talk to Melissa and vice versa, she can do that, and they can do that on their own terms. I came in here for other reasons, but I wanted to talk to Melissa, whatever, and that's just the topic that came up. So I asked Jessa if she would pull it up because that's what Melissa brought up. So okay. Jessa's looking for it.
That's what started all of this. Absolutely. That is what started it. I still stand on that. I believe Miranda.
Okay.
I agree, like with what my husband said. If the proof has been there for months, but it's just now coming out, like that's crazy. If she could have been proved that it wasn't said and that Miranda lied, then why the hell wasn't that proved months ago? This could have been stopped months ago. I already said that I overreacted because of knowing how things had been going. I absolutely did, but as anybody would.
Listen, I appreciate the accountability that you're taking right now, in all honesty.
If somebody was sending you nudes and then that same person said that you made them uncomfortable from a closed TikTok, you would have overreacted too.
Melissa, I'm telling you, I seen it. That is not what was said.
KP, is she looking for what was said?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
And so when she finds it, I'm going to put it on this screen for y'all, and or you can screenshot it and send it to Melissa directly. I don't give a fuck. Whichever one you want to fucking do that you're more comfortable with, babe, do it. I will show it on the screen, or you can send it to Melissa. Whichever one. She's looking for it now, don't worry. So, Jess is mad because Chelsea, like, I get what you're saying. Like, yes, people came to you and told you that. But people come to me and tell me shit all the time, just like today about the whole King Stud shit. I've seen the whole chat with King Stud. That shit was way, way, way back before I even got... Like, come on now. Stop. I don't care what people say today.
Look, hold on. KP, you're not listening to what I said, though. Before Jessa decided she was going to scream at the phone, I simply said it was said exactly what was said, along with other things. If you look in the comments, Miranda's telling you exactly what happened. That's all I said.
I'm gonna be nice because I'm not in my own live. I'm in Melissa's live, and I'm not trying to start another fucking war. Okay, so I'm gonna be nice. I will let the proof speak for itself. So when she finds it, we'll just leave it at that. Okay. Next topic. Do you remember when I was live and somebody else? I'm not looking for fucking allies. I don't need allies. I don't need people to have my back. I stand on my own. I don't give a fuck who likes me and who don't. I really don't. Anyways, do you remember when I was live and I believe it was Train that was what is it? Sharing my live, screening my live, whatever the fuck you guys call it that you guys do.
Charlie. I believe it was Charlie.
No. It was either you or Train. When I was talking, when I went off and I was talking about Lala being on her fucking pills and yada yada, and then I was like, oh shit, I fucked up. My bad. I'm sorry, and I apologize to Lala. You remember all that?
I don't.
I do.
So Chelsea, you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see my live today?
Was it my live? Somebody tell me if it was my live.
I think it was Train's.
She's saying she was in your box.
So Train, that might have been. She might have been in my box when I did it.
I was in your box when it happened.
So you were in my box when I said something about Lala. Yeah, you were in my box because you said, "Oh, KP, did you just say that Lala?" Right, or no?
I said something to that effect.
Correct. And then I denied it and said I probably should have never said that. I take it back. I still got an anger, like I'm pissed off. Correct?
Yeah,
Or no?
you said you were lying, and I said, "Oh, I do that when I'm upset too."
Correct. Did you guys happen to catch my live today or no?
I didn't.
I caught the very first one.
Okay, I think I was live 2 or 3 times. So
I did catch the messages that got posted.
oh, that's just the beginning. I want you to keep paying attention to that page, by the way.
Okay.
Because you paying attention to that page is going to clear up a lot of shit. First and foremost, because I can't speak for Jessa. Do I think she's gonna get on this app and talk? Honestly, I don't know. Do I hope she does? I do. Do I think she's going to? No.
It's not really her style. It's really not. And I will say, if you probably left shit alone, it would probably just stop.
If I would, is that what you said? I'm sorry.
Yes. So Jessa and my issues were months ago. I really hadn't said anything about her in a really long time. And then here you come fucking blazing guns for no goddamn reason, and we're back at square one.
And I'm going to tell you, I blazed guns, and where it started with me, if I'm allowed to be honest with you, where it started with me was I went into Lala's live, and I'm going to say it again, this is going to start a war. I said, why is everybody always fucking streaming you? And you thought I was talking about you, and I really wasn't. I was talking about Danny, because Danny, whether it was a live or not, was still showing something where she had 4 or 5 people in her box, where every time I scrolled the FYP, the same live kept coming up. So then you...
That's not true, though, KP. We have even left you alone until you...
No, I'm saying, like... No,
that's not what started the war. You started all this because Charlie was streaming you when you and Jessica decided to go live.
Before the Charlie thing. This was
And everything had died down.
Left you alone.
Everything had been left
Everything
alone.
was quieted down, and then Charlie was streaming you, and you started talking shit about all of us again.
Well, hold on. This was way before the Charlie thing, is what I'm saying.
Yes, I
We've already
know that
worked
was
through
before
that.
the Charlie thing. Yes,
We've
we're
already
agreeing.
been past that.
So I'm saying how the me and Melissa thing started was I went into Lala's live and I was talking and I said a comment in Lala's live and Melissa thought I was talking about her, in which I came over to Melissa's live and commented and requested a box, and she wouldn't give me a box, and I said I wasn't.
And Melissa
talking.
answered you. She said, because she can. I don't know what more you need explaining of for someone to stream
Right.
someone.
Rain, just hold on a second, please.
KP, no, because you've already explained this to us every time you get in the box. You do this every time, and you try to navigate a narrative to make us believe something that is not true.
Anybody would know that. Can you
No,
just chill
KP.
for a
And
second?
you're over here fighting Jessa's battles again.
I'm
Jessa's
not
trying to reach
fighting.
out to
This
me
is my
today.
own
She's trying to reach
battle. I'm
out to
talking about
Missy
my
today,
battle
and
with
you're
Missy.
still sitting here. None of this
She
would
can't
be
get on
with
the app,
you.
Tara.
Nothing would be with you if you didn't open your mouth. And now you guys are running to whoever you can think that would answer the phone. I wouldn't answer you guys today. And Missy,
people
you
on
sat
the
on live and lied today, KP. You lied and said that I had some stuff because you took out of context of what I posted on Reddit. You thought you had a fucking golden egg, and you before you even got me on the
Your
phone.
video is still up
You-
of Hot Blooded.
No, you absolutely sat on live and said, Lala, why did you give our address to Train? And Lala didn't. You sat out here and swore the holy
So the
that she
Text Me
did.
Now app wasn't the same number that her baby daddy texted her from?
Bitch, did you not watch the live earlier where I said what I commented on Reddit was a lie? I lied
so
on
you was
Reddit
lying.
and you took it as gold, and that's why you guys reached
Well, I know
out
you
to me.
told me
And
she
I
lied.
wouldn't take the phone call and got in HB's live and was like, bitch, I lied. You took the fucking bait. You look stupid, KP.
I don't
Fucking
look
stupid.
Why
You
would
absolutely
do
did because
something?
you got on live and you
Miss,
started
you don't look
Tra-
stupid.
You
look
shut
like
up,
a
you fucking
liar.
whore. You
You
fucking
look like a
whore.
fucking
Who the fuck you
liar.
think you're talking to, you skank fucking whore?
This
You
is-
better lower your fucking tone when you talk to me,
Bitch,
bitch.
I told you how the fuck
You better
I
go
want to.
somewhere, miss. You better fucking go
Right.
somewhere. You better check your bitch,
Can you
KP.
just
Because I'm not
quit,
the
bro?
fucking one. You
Dude,
better
don't
tell
talk
your
to
girl the fucking cops is on her ass
Right.
for her selling her fucking meds
Oh
and
my
mailing that
God,
shit,
shut
bitch.
up,
Play
bro.
with me, ho. Bitch, I ain't scared of you.
I'm fucking
The
sick.
fuck you think you're
Can I
talking
come
to?
back
Bitch,
when this
not
shit's
me.
not in the fucking box?
Not
Like,
fucking
at
me,
least
ho.
He's not in the box because
That's why the cops love you in your town just as much as they love me here, bitch.
They love me too,
Checkmate.
baby. They love me.
Checkmate.
Okay.
Baby,
You're
I
trying
ain't
to get a
never
hold
been
of
in
me, you
trouble.
fucking
Baby,
stank.
I ain't never been in
Quit
trouble.
calling my phone.
I ain't never been in trouble.
Can you
bitch.
Quit calling my phone.
Send him to my
stank.
motherfucking
You
house,
fucking
bitch.
nasty,
I challenge you to send him to
ugly ass fucking
Pull up the
bitch. Go
receipt.
take care of your kids, you fucking
the
Zanny
receipt.
queen.
Bitch, I've always had my
Oh
kids.
my
you
God!
bitch.
You took care
Hold
of your
on,
kids
hold on.
Wednesday
Train.
and Thursday, right? And
Train,
you left them
train,
at home.
train,
You took
train,
care of your kids
train,
and you left them at home,
train,
didn't you? Shut
train.
up, Captain Pissy Pants. Ain't
Train.
nobody talking to
Don't
you.
talk about nobody's
Fuck
kids
you
when
two.
you disown
I will
yours
talk
for being
about whatever the fuck
transgender.
I want to do. What you gonna
Don't
do about
talk
it?
about nobody's
Say it
kids
with me,
when you
bitch.
disown your
Shit.
kids
You ain't gonna
transgender.
say shit.
Do not talk about
Fuck
people's
you
kids
and
when you
your
disown
fucking
your
kids.
own child.
You
for
didn't give
being
a fuck about
transgender,
because you
bitch.
left him home by himself.
You
with
disowned
another
your
fucking
own
kid.
child for being transgender, bitch.
That's a
That is not the
goddamn
truth.
lie.
That's not the
a
truth.
fucking
That's another lie.
Oof. Okay.
That's a lie.
Okay. All right, bet.
Okay,
But you ain't
bet.
got proof on that either.
I sure
Bet
do.
what you got? We gonna
Okay,
wait.
can we
for the
please see some
receipt,
proof?
you hoe.
'Cause
Don't you over here
got-
running your
she got
fucking
the
mouth
chat
on
up.
some fucking shit
got
you
the
don't even
chat
know
up.
about. Bitch, while you
Why-
sit there and leave your
Melissa.
fucking kids' belongings at every
Can we
place
not
you
have
go,
a
hoe.
conversation, or you just gonna
That's
let
why
Train
your
yell the whole
son's
time?
not in a fucking shitty diaper with fucking acid burns on his ass, right, bitch? You want me to keep
Whose
going,
sons?
hoe? Miss fucking
Whose
perfect
sons?
parent that you are not
Whose
fucking
sons?
not. While you
Whose
sitting there,
sons?
where's your kid at
What
now, hoe?
stories are you
Where's your
making
kid at
up?
now, hoe? And by the way, when CPS comes, you better pray you don't piss dirty, bitch, because they coming. Ooh, I can't wait,
okay,
bitch.
and what?
They
Ain't nobody-
coming.
ain't
Not,
nobody
you hear that?
pissing dirty, so
KP got
go ahead.
paranoia. The
Definitely not
bitch, you know what-
paranoid.
You know what you
Still
need for
sitting
your
there.
anxiety, bitch? Go get a bag of peas, ho. Go
Still
get a
sitting
bag
there.
of peas. You better get some
Still
Bush Light,
sitting there,
baby.
Train.
You better
Still
get
sitting
it.
Still
You better
sitting
get
there.
it. Ooh.
There's
We know you still sitting there, ho, because you ain't got no car to go nowhere.
There
We
is
know.
nothing
Bitch,
that you're
you can't
going to
even
get
drive
on me.
yours.
You damn right I can't drive,
yours.
bitch, but I own two of my
up.
own cars. And they
Wow,
got heat in
there's
them,
a-
Jess.
there's a
I'm just telling
difference
everybody
between-
about how you don't even have
Train.
heat in your car,
Train.
Jess. You ride around
Train.
with a blanket, a fucking
Train.
blanket.
Driving around the whole world.
How about you
trying to
feeding your
fuck
kids
everybody.
cheese and fucking bread asking me for money, ho?
Bitch, I didn't ask you for a
You a
goddamn
goddamn liar. Blah, blah, blah,
I
blah.
didn't
That's
ask
what
you
you
for
sound
a
like.
goddamn
You got
thing.
some balls today, baby. You
Melissa.
all zannied up today, ain't y'all both? Y'all
Listen.
took y'all zannies today, huh?
I hear that recorded.
KP.
Right. That's all I want is some facts for
I want to
fucking
hear that recorded.
Yeah, we want to hear the receipts. We waiting. We waiting,
Damn.
Captain Pissy Pants.
See this?
He probably won't be able to piss
They gotta
when
make the
get there.
receipts
They
up
don't
real
piss so
fast.
much.
We've been waiting a month for these receipts. We waiting.
Right. And honestly,
No,
it
we
pisses
were
me off because
talking
it did
slow.
start with me.
Captain Pissy Pants.
We were
Captain
talking
Pissy Pants.
civilly until
You
Train
better-
came in and started a war. Train, can you
Because
just
you was lying. Because you were lying.
But I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
trying to talk to Melissa
Sorry.
about something
Sorry,
and
Missy.
you fucking screaming, bro.
No, because you're a liar. You're lying. That's why. And Melissa's kind. I'm not. Because you guys
Okay,
try to reach
well,
out to me, and now you try to come to Melissa and try to act like you're gonna be all stuck up her fucking ass because you need
I
fucking
don't need to be
allies. You need
stuck. Melissa knows I don't
somebody
like her.
to go against RT for you, bitch. You should have been friends with me because I would have been the ones because I get to her.
I don't want to be
Now
friends
you done
with any of you.
fucked up,
I don't want to be
KP.
friends with Trey.
You done, I don't want to be friends with you either. Oh, you
RT,
pissed the
whoever.
bed. You pissed the fucking bed. Don't nobody want to be friends with you. We waiting
The
on the
sad
receipt.
part is,
Where's the recording,
let me
KP?
let me show
Shut
you the
the fuck
receipt
up
from
and
that
show the
night.
recording,
That's how
KP.
stupid you're gonna look.
Shut the
Hold on,
fuck up and show the recording.
Let me show you the receipt.
We
from that
waiting.
night, 'cause that's
We
how stupid you're
waiting.
gonna look.
Show
Hold
the
on.
fucking recording,
Show
ho.
something.
We waiting 4 weeks, Melissa. We still fucking waiting. Hey, KP, Jessa, y'all fix y'all's family any dinner today, or y'all just sitting on the fucking porch snorting your
They
fucking
probably
panties off
out
the
in the
rail?
clubhouse, Tara. They probably out in the clubhouse with a
They
clean
probably
bed.
are.
And they got pissed all
Fucking
over
weird
it.
motherfuckers.
Can you read that or no, Train? I just want to know if you can read this.
I can read, bitch. I'm not a drunk like you.
Okay, so read it, bitch. Read it out loud.
I'm not your fucking gopher. Read it yourself,
Well,
ho.
since you want to talk shit on my son, bitch, go ahead. Read it out loud.
Fuck you and your fucking kid, bitch.
It
I
says,
don't
so
give a
instead
fuck.
of telling everybody that my son had an accident in the bed the night of you yelling at him, you got people thinking that it was me. Cute. I don't know how many lies you gotta tell before I pop off and put everything out there, but I'm done with it.
Oh God, that's your proof of what? That you don't piss the bed? Congratulations, Captain
Yes, I
Pissy
ain't
Pants. We're
pissed
waiting
the
on
fucking
something
bed.
else. Wait, you know what? You a shit fucking mother over here blaming your child for pissing the bed, bitch. I would take that. I would take that.
And then yelling at
weak
Sweets
bitch.
too. I wanted to say about like him being
Nah,
too.
look,
and
I'm gonna give her a
punishing
little
him.
credit. That part
you
I
let
did
her.
watch. She apologized about
I
something.
did
about that.
apologize to Sweets today.
I did
I
watch
sure the
that.
fuck did.
No, we waiting on your receipt.
That's
Play the
good.
recording. We waiting on that recording for 4 fucking weeks now, KP.
What
Come
recording
on.
are you waiting on, Train? Because this live has nothing to do with you. What are you waiting on? What do you want exactly?
It didn't have nothing to do with that, but y'all was fucking hitting me up trying to get me on the telephone today, huh? They ain't got shit to do with me, but y'all fucking call me. Call me before the courthouse closes
I
at
called Dee Dee to
4:30.
tell you to go look at the shit that was posted to Reddit, bitch.
Right, because you was trying to get the attention off of you and on Delilah. Bitch,
I
I don't waiting on the recording.
on the app.
Hey, Captain Pissy Pants, we waiting on the recording. We waiting.
Hey, Train. Knock,
Captain
knock.
Pissy Pants.
Guess who's there?
Not your mama.
Probably RT.
Bitch, RT ain't never pulled up on me.
That's a lie. She set up the tripod.
She pulled up
No,
across
the
the
fuck,
street.
bitch, you talking on something you don't know nothing about.
She pulled up across the street at the cops.
Bitch, she sat on police property, bitch.
She sat on police
Next.
property. She didn't do that.
Next.
Tara wasn't across the
Police
street from your
property.
house?
Right, while I was police property.
Right. Like what the hell?
You waiting on the recording.
I come
What
in here
recording
to talk
did
to
you want,
Melissa.
Missy? I'm sorry,
See,
Melissa. What
Missy,
recording did you want?
Listen, this is why we can't fucking civilize shit because you fucking put people in the box that can't fucking talk.
I'm a drop, but I do want to. What I wanted to say was, it pisses me off because you guys were out in it. You were together for TikTok. I was just streaming to watch your little celebration, and because of all of that, now you've done all this.
No
and
offense.
so I think that's
I
crazy.
have a question. Is this Charlie?
Yeah.
Okay, can you say that again, please? Because I don't know. I didn't know who was talking.
I said it really hurts my feelings because I care about these people genuinely. That you literally went from being angry at me from streaming that night to within 24 hours bashing anybody you could that was even relatively close to following me, being a part of me, if I'm in their box,
Wrong.
anything.
And I will own that, and I will publicly fucking apologize to you again.
Okay, I appreciate that very, very
Again,
much.
I will
Very
say
much.
I am sorry. You did not deserve that, and I will own that, and I will apologize to you. I will own
Okay,
it.
I appreciate that.
for that.
And the only thing I hope for you is that anything that you do say, and I mean this, and I know that's your girl or whatever, that you just show the receipts out here because it's not going to die down unless you do show it. I'm going to drop and let you guys
Listen,
talk.
Let me turn my camera on.
I wish I could turn mine on.
Nobody
You
wants
keep
to see your
saying it.
gingivitis.
block nobody.
Pissy Pants.
Let me
Even if
just
they say
show
stuff
you-
about me, listen, I don't want to block nobody because we can have a difference of opinion.
And I just showed the name on the top of the phone. She is looking. Do you see the name on the top of the phone right there? She is still scrolling the messages. Do you see the name on the top of the phone right
I
there?
thought it was a phone call.
Miranda Hunter. She is
I'm going
searching
to drop.
for
Thank you,
it.
Melissa.
She is searching
Hold on,
for
wait.
it right
But I
now.
thought it was a phone call.
She is searching for it right now. Is what I
It wouldn't
did.
be in the messages. It would be a recording.
No,
It'll
there's
be in her gallery.
No, there's messages. Oh, you
Oh,
don't know about
Jesus.
the messages?
I thought you wasn't fighting a battle that didn't have nothing to do with you, ho.
Hold on, Train. You don't know about the messages?
Hey, It was not messages. It was a phone call. She showed me 2 videos that Missy made. It was December the 15th that she thought those videos were made for Jessa. So she needs to go to the recorded phone call around December 15th where she told me to go look at Missy's videos that she felt were made for her.
Bitch, you
It's
a
a phone
damn
call.
lie. You a whole.
I'm gonna show you the video.
Jessa, you a damn lie. You absolutely. There was 2 videos you told me to go look at.
I'm not
You said
talking
something
about
about
the
you and hype Missy up.
Wearing a shirt like
You
mine
have the
doesn't
phone
mean
calls,
that-
Jessa.
Bitch,
Play
shut the fuck
them.
up so I can talk. Because
You
I
sound
said
like you've been
wearing a
taking
shirt like
Xanax
mine
again.
doesn't
You
mean
sound just
I'm
like this
slurring.
recording when you was
slurring,
fucked up on
slurring.
Xanax. You want me to play it? You've been taking Xanax again?
No, she ain't been on shit, to be honest.
She sure sounds like it, KP. I got a whole recording of her fucked up on them. Sounds just like that.
You also said, yeah, she looks fucked up. You also said,
Yeah,
said
that look in
She
her
looks
eye,
so
too.
fucked up. She looked pissed off, is what she looked.
she looked fucked up. We know what she looked like. She looked
ain't fucked up. She is
She
not
looked
even close to fucked
Yes, exactly. We know what she sounds like, too. So, Jessa,
sure do.
play the phone call.
Lord, I don't even know my damn accounts.
I think it's bad that Missy doesn't know.
Because, see, her dumb ass don't remember. I was not in the group chat with her, Missy, and Chelsea when they were doing those whatever pictures or talking about a video and a
wasn't a
picture of
group
Missy.
chat,
I knew
Miranda.
nothing about it.
It was between you
I
and
wasn't in it.
KP, you don't even know your
I
fucking
wasn't
ass
in
from a
that
hole in
chat.
the wall.
I'm saying
You don't
this.
even-
I seen the conversation
You
between
didn't
Miranda
see
and
shit.
Jessica.
It ain't got nothing to do with you, KP.
But I'm saying I
She's
seen
literally
the
said from the beginning.
KP, nothing.
Yeah, you said it was a phone call.
It's a phone call.
No,
Yep.
still in black and white.
No, you said it was a phone
No,
call.
it's
We've been
not.
written on the
I
recording.
have
You
put
fucking
Jessica
liar.
my messages on my YouTube the day we fell out in fucking January. They've been on my YouTube since January. If it was in my fucking messages, I would have been able to show the proof. She's got the proof because she records
Recorded the
everybody.
phone call.
Not the same shit, Miranda. Pull it up.
Bitch, if I record
It's on my YouTube. It's been on there since January. I don't record phone calls, KP. Your girlfriend does.
I'm saying pull up the messages. You have the same messages.
There is no
The
messages.
I've seen the messages. I'm looking for the recorded
Then
phone
show
call.
it, KP. Then fucking show it.
Do you not see her scrolling and looking for it? I done.
No,
said-
I don't. I see her staring at her phone.
then I done
because
said
she
I'm
can't
gonna talk to
concentrate because she's
Missy.
doped the fuck up.
And I done said
We've
I'm
been
gonna
waiting
talk
for
to
a week.
Yes.
And I
You
done
just
said I'm
told
gonna
Melissa
talk
that
to
you had the
Missy while
recording.
she finds it. Okay, is what I
You just said you had it. You just said you had it.
Train.
You said you had the
She
recording.
said she had it 6 months ago, Train.
You're getting caught. Because you're getting caught up, KP. You're getting caught the fuck up.
Shit. You can't
Yeah,
catch
I did.
RT.
Just like you said, you're not
RT
allergic to the sun, but look at
she
you
had
sitting in
that
the
phone
fucking
call.
sun.
RT
So
said
you
Jessa
did.
played the phone call.
RT said what?
RT even said Jessa had the phone call.
Yeah.
So play the phone call.
I don't play the fucking phone call. I don't give a fuck. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fucking messages.
What are you trying to say that's in these messages?
The
Oh my
messages
God,
that
the-
show that the insecurity issue and whatever had something to do with you wearing the same shirt that Jessa wore. Like a
We ain't even talking about that. Where did we come with that?
Oh my God, I don't even know about that.
He got turned over into a whole fucking.
I don't know
Now,
anything
I
about
want to speak
that.
on that. Jessica, you know that's a lie. You know that's a lie.
listen,
Was I not an asshole?
No, I want you to let me talk to Jessa.
it's
You know
not.
that you saw that video of me wearing the same shirt and you wanted me to duet you because
I
you wanted to make Lala mad.
And I did, but what I'm telling you is I never said you made me uncomfortable.
But that video doesn't have
Okay,
nothing to
maybe
do
you
with
didn't use those words, but did you not tell
Wait,
me about
Miranda, what you
videos?
say?
Miranda,
Maybe she didn't use that words, but did she not tell me about the video?
That's what Miranda just said. She
Listen,
said maybe you
listen
did.
to me. Shut the fuck up, KP. Jessa, come back in the camera. Jessa, when you had me go look at Missy's 2 last videos,
Can't put her on
what
the
did you tell me about those videos?
She's smoking, so.
What did you tell me about those videos?
What account was that on? Because I can't remember. I can pull
It was, I don't know if it was on your one that got banned, but you were licking your teeth.
Was
And it was
forever
to
and when we
it was
were-
to a sexy song.
and
It
when
was
we
to
were
a
on
sexy
the
song.
phone, and when we were
Yes.
on the phone, and Melissa was
We were
trying
on
to
the
dress
phone.
for work, and she was talking about this, that, and the third that she didn't like about herself, and I was trying to.
No, this was only me and you. This was me and
That's
you.
why you sent the pictures.
That's not even what was said either.
I was trying
No,
to.
Jessica,
Wait,
this was
know what
me
the
and you
fuck
talking
I'm
only.
about.
Can somebody just talk? And
You
quit
don't even know
screaming?
what you're talking about. Melissa was trying to
You
do regular
don't.
work.
Babe.
Melissa,
I don't know nothing about that. I'm talking about the phone call. You told me that you felt like Missy
I was
was
literally
making
talking about how much
videos.
weight I had lost. I won't talk about no damn insecurities.
That's
But she
not-
said she has that call too, Melissa. Remember, because she said that if she was that type of person, she would
Yeah.
have closed that call with you in the
You
mirror.
told me to run it, and I said, "Fuck no, bitch," because I'm not you.
Yeah, but you're wrong.
That's
worst.
exactly what the fuck I
Jessa, you didn't tell me that you thought Missy made those videos for you?
No.
Jessa, you had me go look at the videos, and I said
Because
Missy's
she
been
was
licking
wearing
her
the
teeth.
same shirt as me.
No.
Why?
No, she wasn't. She was wearing a tank
I
top.
was at work.
I can pull up the fucking screen message.
No, you weren't at work, Missy. You were in your room.
Wearing the same fucking shirt as me.
It was from
Make it
December
sound like a
15th. I know
fucking
that.
I think the account's banned because I can't find the damn videos.
Well,
But you were in your room, you were wearing a tank top, and you licked your teeth. And I said, Jessa, no. She has been licking her teeth since she got her teeth fixed. That's not.
Pull them up.
I had no idea that you was texting Missy all sexually and stuff until I was talking to Chelsea. And I said, oh my God,
what happened?
it blew my mind because you was making a big deal about 2 videos you thought Missy made for you because you said you hyped her up.
Jessica said that. Jessica said that never happened. Just like when she asked Skull for that titty money, it never happened.
Jessa, it never happened.
Or when she's asking people to get her Tramadol.
Yeah.
I got those black and whites too.
Everybody
or
see
going
me in
to
my
Lala
chat talking about
for
you was coming to
pills.
my house.
That never happened.
It never happened.
Never happened. Never happened.
Yeah.
I love that.
You look stupid, KP. Give your
But
girlfriend
my
that.
messages with Jessa have been on YouTube since January. Every
Baby, go
group
take a
chat,
shower and
every
hand the phone back to
private
your girl.
message.
Because if they're actually recovering addicts, they wouldn't speak on another.
KP, go take a shower and give your girl back the phone.
Train.
Go, Captain
Go
Pissy
give your
Pants.
transgender child some love instead of hating on him.
Oh, I do love him. He's not trans anymore, by the way. He's a boy again.
Oh, so you love him
Oh,
again?
so you love him now?
I mean, I've loved him all the
Where's
time.
that? I wasn't the only one that was aware about it.
I mean, you're the one that's transphobic, right?
I'm not transphobic. Nope.
No, you called my son a trans, and I said he's not trans.
You sure keep bringing I was about to say, you sure keep bringing
I
it
like
up.
that you guys turn this around on me because you guys are fucking drugged up, talking about, oh, they're addicts. When we said, KP, go take a shower and give your girl back. Hey, you better put some respect on Desiree's name.
Yeah, please
brush
don't
your fucking
disrespect.
teeth and go take a shower.
Don't
Give your
disrespect people
girlfriend
in the
back
chat,
the phone.
KP.
She's a big girl, KP.
You done just asked her to look for something.
Hey,
Train, you ain't my mama, bitch.
go. I know your mom is dead. Go take a
But
shower.
you've made it worse, KP. Let Jessa handle it.
You made it very perfectly clear to us all that your mom's dead. We know. You use it every chance you get. My mom's dead. We know, KP.
I bet you ain't jumping on that, are you, Des?
You just spoke on her trans child. The fuck?
You're damn right,
bitch.
it's a simple fact that she posted.
Did you
my
not
child
hear
to
it when it
YouTube.
come out your fucking
I didn't
mouth?
post your child. I did not
Posted.
post my child to your YouTube.
Let me get the screenshot.
No, I didn't.
Let me get the screenshots. Hold, please.
I posted
Hold
your
on.
live and
Hold
HB's
on.
live. You
Hold on.
shouldn't. If he was
Hold
in there,
on.
you should. I don't give a
Let me get
fuck.
the screenshots. Let me get the
Go get them.
screenshots.
You can go get a screenshot, but you can't get a recording. That's funny.
I just knew my name was gonna be fucking hollered.
Fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck
And if
about
you
her.
know,
or
KP,
or
you
her
know
mom.
people are recording. Why put your kid on your live? Come on now.
I want to
I
hear
don't
that.
give a fuck.
And for the record, I'm tired of hearing her say people don't have their kids and get their. I have 6 kids. I have raised 9. Ain't never lost a one. So they gonna quit saying everybody over here don't have their kids or didn't raise their kids. I've raised mine
got
plus
mine.
my sisters.
And actually, if you want to go back, I don't know where Joey's at, but Joey is the one that said that I disowned my son, and that is absolutely not true. My son didn't speak to me because I asked him if he was going to be a bum because he decided to turn down a free ride at Ohio State.
Now,
So let's
me,
clear
I
that
can't
up.
tell nobody that.
Now stop reporting.
Yeah, stop reporting. Oh yeah, I got them messages too with King Stud and Jessa.
she got all them fucking recordings. You know, I was nice enough to edit out what she has said about her own son. If you put your child in a live, that's a you problem. I ain't editing shit no more.
Missy, I just got a message that says, copy and paste to Missy. Please stop moving out of the camera. Some of us live to watch your reaction. Thank you.
I know. We want to see your reaction. Stop moving out of the camera.
Out of the camera. People live to see your reaction. Thank you. That's the message I just got.
You're not gonna send me no noodles, are you?
Who can I send this to so you can put it in and see the whole thing?
Are you showing the text messages? You're showing the text messages between you and Didi where you asked me to
I'm showing
remove.
where you have my son posted on your YouTube, bitch.
I have
KP,
you
if
posted
you
on
screenshot
your
it from the
YouTube.
gallery, you can see the whole thing.
It's not in the gallery. It's in a text thread.
I'll get it. What she did is she texted Didi and asked Didi if I would take down Hot Blooded Live. Shut the fuck up.
That's not even Didi's text.
Oh my God.
Well, who is it then?
That's not even Didi's text.
Then who is it then?
Text Didi, but that's not Didi.
If you posted your son in your live, that's you fucking problem.
I did not. I had a conversation.
I didn't just take a picture of your son and post it. Show me where I just randomly found a picture of your son and said, "Oh, let me just post this little kid on my YouTube."
Tell me why I reached out.
Show me where I did that. Show me. Don't say. Show me. Show me.
Tell me when you're done yelling.
Show me.
Tell me why I called Didi.
Show me
and said, "Hey, Didi,
where I did that. Show me.
Where you did what?
Show me where I posted your child. Show me.
If you can post it, this is exactly the time.
Yes.
On your video.
That is where you asked me to take down Hot Blooded Live because she played a recorded call of you saying that your son was molested. I did not post your son.
Oh, that's okay, Desiree.
Hot
That's
blood.
okay, Desiree.
I posted
Would you
Hot
shut the
Blooded
fuck up,
Live.
KP? I'm trying to
you
say
think
something.
she's Captain Save-A-Ho?
I ain't even, first of all,
You gonna come at me for sticking up for my child?
Well, I'm not, but you looking at Desiree
I'm
like
not
she's
talking
a
about
big
you.
sis.
I'm saying Des want to come.
No,
at
you
me
don't
for
get to
sticking
sit
up for my
there and
child.
talk about my son and think that I'm not going to say what was
So
on a
you're mad
public
that I'm
live.
clapping back after you
I don't
post
give a
something, and
fuck,
then you
KP.
just
I'm not
go ahead
scared
on
of
the
you.
live and say
I
it
am not
again.
scared of you. I am
Go on
the
the live
bitch
and
that if
you
you
say
talk
it
about
again.
mine, I'm going to talk about yours. You talked about my son being trans,
Today.
so I
Today.
talked about your
Today.
live that was public
Today.
about
Your video
you saying
of
that
my
your son
son
was
is still
molested.
up.
If
It's
you don't want
still
people
up.
to know your business,
And you
go
said it
tell
again.
your fucking business. And I'll say it again. Hot Blooded played a phone call where you said your son was molested. I posted Hot Blooded's live. You asked me to edit that out, and I did. I never
right.
posted
All
your
is fair and love
son.
and war, bitch. Don't come
I
to me. I
never
swear to God, I
posted
will
your
speak on
son.
her kids.
Show me
You done
where
said it in your
I
live when
posted
you were
your
live. Don't
son.
talk about your kids. You're gonna talk about their kids. Don't play me.
Show
both
me
of
where
you.
I posted
You
your
done
son.
already fucking know. You hear her?
Show me where I posted your son. Oh wait,
I
because you
give the
can't.
courtesy of calling.
Because you can't.
Calling Didi and asking.
I'm not
Didi,
scared of
can you reach out
Desiree
to
either.
Trent?
I'm not
Can you
scared of
reach out to
Desiree
Trent?
either.
I said, can you reach out to Train and kindly ask
And
her?
asked me to take Hot Blooded's live out. And I said, yeah.
And she did though, KP.
And I did.
KP, do you want me to speak, KP, or no?
Go ahead. It's still up. I looked this morning. It's still up. But go ahead.
Okay, do you want me to respond or no?
Go ahead. I'll mute.
Okay, first of all, let's start with this. I'm gonna need you to stop talking about Tasha. 2, when I talked to you last night, because you spoke on my friend's deceased child, because you was trying to retaliate
When I
against.
took accountability for it today and apologized.
In the same break, you turned around and called them all fake ass bitches and said fuck them.
That's a lie. I literally
my
held a
gossip
whole
too.
live today apologizing to Sweets.
Now I did hear
And
that.
then you turned
I
around.
got the other
I
side.
heard
She
the
talked
apology.
shit.
I was in there.
Okay.
I
was
literally
there.
apologized to Sweets 2 separate times that I was live today.
And you turned right around and went in
Talk
to
shit.
fuck all
I
them
wasn't
bitches in the
talking about
boxes
Sweets
and all the
after
things.
that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I
You
literally
absolutely
took accountability
did.
for what I said last night on Sweets.
Sarah, is
You
it
said I
okay
went
that-
too far and I should not have said it, and I fucking
And you did. You took it too
All right, let
fucking
me go
far because
pull
you was
it.
arguing with
And I
somebody
said
else.
I took it too far.
Oh,
I said
never
I
mind.
took
It just
it
got
too
shared
far.
to me. It is on the lesbian Drama Exposed page
All right, I'll go
where y'all
look.
can see exactly what the fuck I'm talking
Your
about.
apology
get it.
is nothing.
Go get the proof,
Gives a
Missy,
fuck
because
then. You want an apology?
If that's
don't
not
want
the
an apology.
clip you need, let me know. I have
You guys
it.
are not
I just have to
appeasing.
click it.
oh, looks like you.
Who the
Look,
fuck
KP, are you getting sad that you can't turn nobody against us? That you're sad that you don't have your recipients? Aww, is it not going in your favor again, KP? Is it not going in your favor again?
I don't
You
care.
should try taking a shower and brushing your teeth. You look deplorable. You look deplorable.
You
look sad.
That's why your camera's off, right, bitch?
Baby, I know I look better.
Dress like me, right?
What?
So y'all gotta dress like me.
Bitch, I'm telling you better than you.
I
Hey,
would
you
never try to
mad.
dress like any of
You're
you.
so mad.
Don't make me get my hat now.
I know it.
Attention, hey, it's glasses, baby.
You so mad.
You wear a shirt. I told you I helped you pick one out.
I'm a Scorpio. We don't want it because it probably smells like cat piss.
What does that
I'm a
say?
Scorpio too.
Yeah, Desiree, I knew I loved
None
you.
of them, and that's why I walked away from every single one of them.
No, that's I don't see what y'all are talking about.
You capable of taking accountability for what I said about Sweets last night, and I'm still apologizing.
What's the video?
So this is the group chat. You can see Miranda's name in it. We were all in here when you were on the phone about to get ready for work, and you were trying to get dressed, talking about this and that or whatever. Whether you were talking about how much weight you lost or what you were insecure about or whatever, that's neither here nor there. However, I told you that you posted a video the other day, and I was like, damn, girl, that was kind of attractive. And you were like, which video? I went to your page, screenshot it, and sent it to you, and you were licking your teeth. So you tell me why I would send you that and tell you that I found it attractive that you were licking your teeth like that. But then in the same notion, Miranda comes to you and tells you that it made me uncomfortable.
How do you not see where I'm confused?
Hold on, do you?
It makes
What
no
about
sense.
you having a whole phone call with me telling me to go look at the 2 videos Missy just made that you think are for you?
What? So the one she's showing? No, I was in a brown tank top. God, I wish I saw
Yes,
that fucking
you.
video.
This is not even the video. You were in your room. You didn't have glasses on.
I don't even know what you're
Here's the thing.
I don't even know what
Here's
you're
the
talking
thing,
about.
Missy, is remember when I got in your box and I said, what do we got to do to end it? And you said you wanted a conversation with Jessa?
And I tried to give
Okay, because I want to understand this. I do.
She's trying to give you a conversation. If
No,
I
Jane, I'm not confused.
hold on, if I fucking leave and give Jessa the phone, well, you mute everybody in your fucking boxes.
gonna have to call me. I'm not doing this on live.
Well, they won't shut up long enough.
We won't have private conversations with her because she records it, clips it, snips
I
it.
pick everybody
It's
but
online,
Miranda and
bro.
Chelsea because they were involved. How about that?
Stay muted. I'll
I'll
stay
pick
muted.
everybody but Miranda and Chelsea because Miranda's involved and so is Chelsea.
I can't even fucking hear her talk.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear you when everybody else in the box is talking.
I said that I would kick everybody but Miranda and Chelsea and not them because they're involved.
Can they stay muted so y'all can figure this the fuck out is what
Yes.
I'm saying.
I'll stay muted.
All right,
Okay, I don't care if everybody stays as long as they shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna kick y'all. Y'all can come back.
I hear you.
I'm not.
Explain this photo.
I'm not.
Without
I
them
already
talking.
did.
Okay.
I already did.
Can you explain it without them yelling, please?
I already did.
Can you just explain
We
it
were
without
all
them
on a group call, and Melissa was trying to get dressed in her fucking mirror. And I don't remember if she was critiquing herself or if she was talking about how much weight she lost or whatever it was. But I was trying to build her up by saying, girl, you posted a video the other day licking your teeth. And I was like, oh my God.
Correct, because there's
Okay.
messages of that.
Right. Okay.
I seen those.
I was trying to build you up.
Okay,
So,
but that's not even. I'm not talking about that.
And then we carried on about the conversation. Now, where that to me is the only time that I know of that you licked your teeth.
I wish the account's banned or I'd pull the videos. I know exactly which videos they are. I was wearing I could probably pull the tank top. I was wearing a light brown tank top with leggings and I was at home. I was not at work.
Correct.
Well,
Those
I'm
were
gonna need Miranda to find it because I don't remember what you're even talking about.
Jessa, you recorded the phone call.
I didn't record the phone call.
Well, then why did RT say?
Why for 6 months you said you did, and why did RT say you had that call too?
Because RT is a fucking liar. That's why.
Oh, now she's a liar.
She's been a fucking liar. She's been out here speaking for me and God and everybody else without our permission.
So you're telling me you never had a conversation and had me go look at Missy's video from December 15th, and I told you, no, I don't think she made those for you. You're taking it overboard that she's always licked her teeth since she got her teeth fixed.
No, I don't remember that.
Well, we absolutely had that conversation, and when I found out that you were trying to have a threesome with Missy and Joey,
And
so yeah, that conversation, you know, I was like, whoa, she said
And that's a
worried
lie.
about Missy making videos.
Okay, so tell me, you're saying that's a lie. Tell me you did not send me your hoo-ha shots in my live and said you was on the way to the house.
Do you want me to tell you why? Because we were all at Lala's. You were on the phone.
No, I was live. I was live.
The fuck you were not, bitch.
Yes, she was. It's
we
on
were
my
on a
YouTube.
phone
It's
call.
on my YouTube, Jessa.
Yes, Melissa
Oh my
was
God,
live.
Jessa, you were in the comments saying you were on the way to the
Can
house
you
and I
just
said I was at
let her
work.
talk to Missy? Can you please, Miranda, just let her talk to Missy?
But she's not telling the truth.
Just listen. I want you and Jessa to talk. That's it. Go ahead.
The second set of pictures that you sent to me, I was live. You wanted to see my reaction. Then you came in the comments saying that you were on the way to the house. I said, bitch, I'm at work. You said that you would wait.
Melissa, you're a liar. Show it. Show it.
Oh, hold please.
Oh my God. I wish somebody would have screenshotted it. All the people that stay in my live know you was in my comments saying you was on the way to the house. I said I fucking was at work.
Would it be on rewatch?
Oh my God! And everybody and their mama flirts in your comments. Everybody. That
Did they
doesn't
also
mean
get on the
anybody
phone
sees-
telling the husband that he had to share? They do that too?
Listen.
You trying to act like it didn't happen and you lying.
Listen.
See, that live is on my YouTube
I'm
where
not
she
arguing
sent you
with
that photo.
Nobody fucking wanted her. Nobody wanted her fucking husband. It was an online TikTok joke.
Still
Bitch, gasp. One more fucking.
I'm not saying
You're
we
lying.
wasn't. It wasn't
You're
flirting.
lying.
Look,
But
hold
when
on,
she said
hold
she was
on.
coming to my house, made it not flirting no more.
Wait, Medusa even
Yes,
remembers it.
everybody was flirting mutually. Medusa.
I never flirted with nobody.
Yeah, it wasn't no everybody in it. But it got serious when you came in the comments and said you was on the way to my house and sent me your bald ass eagle.
Say Miranda
That
Hunter
was
that
different.
rock with dirty. Oh, Miranda, that's a lie because you used to flirt on my videos.
Never. I'm a married woman. I have never flirted
You used
with
to
any
make flirting
creator.
comments on my videos. Is this the same
Never.
one that flirty so
Never.
hard
Show me.
that went
Show
for
me.
my kid?
She remembers.
You
Danielle
always say
remembers.
somebody went for your kid. I don't even know your kid or you.
I should have known. God damn how I didn't.
Yeah, wrong Miranda. Because I don't even know you.
Danny, I just want to know how you came about.
Well, probably because you said she was doing the whole lives. I mean, that would
No,
be.
I really want to know how Danny came about because I
Well,
don't.
just did it.
I don't know. How did Danny come about?
Danny, you want a box?
Can you give her one? Is that okay?
I mean, yeah, I can give her one.
Yeah, right.
Because we see that Jessa ain't gonna admit what it is. Everybody in the goddamn comments seen her saying she was coming to my house.
It's on my
I called
YouTube.
my best friend and her mama and said, "Oh my God, what do? I don't want to hurt her feelings."
It's literally on my YouTube, and you can see Jessa's comments.
So why is it that I can go live and open my boxes and not a single one of anybody that's talking shit will come in, but I have the audacity to come into anybody's
KP,
lives and do
KP.
it? I'm literally asking out of respect.
Yeah.
You guys are more than welcome to come into my box, and I will shut my chat down.
Listen, I'll tell you
KP,
why.
I don't have a problem with you. Why would I come to your live?
Not only that, it,
No, don't do that. Don't do that. I already said I was coming in the box. I said as soon as I get home, after my son goes inside, I'll definitely get in the box. So what's up? What questions do you have?
Okay, so I want to know where you fit in and what your problem is with me.
Okay, my problem, we fell out privately. I didn't talk about you. You didn't talk about me, correct?
Correct.
All right, then you jumped on the bandwagon, decided to go live talking that shit.
What shit?
You sure did. You
What?
sure did. You
What
told everybody, shut your mouth. Shut your
I
mouth.
said
I'm
what
answering your
shit?
question. You said I'm on cocaine. You made a reference to my baby daddy that's no longer here. You were popping your shit, talking shit. I did not come for you first.
let Danny
No,
talk.
ma'am.
Let Danny talk.
No, ma'am, I did not come for you first. You talked about my daughter's father. You told people I was on coke, and then I clapped back at your ass. Sure did.
Okay, can I talk now or no? I'm
Go
asking.
ahead.
I'm asking Chelsea since she's the one that keeps telling me to shut up.
No, I was just telling
Okay,
you let
but I
Danny finish.
Okay, is it okay that I talk, Chelsea?
Girl, you real bold because you've been trying to control this whole live, telling people to drop the box and mute and all this other shit. Just speak. Don't be funny. Just speak.
So here's my thing. It's the only thing that you can say, Danny. Do you remember way back when I was at Pops' house in Wisco and we played Suspects Guilty of? And I dropped that same line and you laughed your ass off and thought it was the funniest shit because you got dark humor? Yes or no?
Bitch, we were friends
So
then.
no.
Are
Yes
the
or no?
benzos getting to your head? In what world do you think? Well, hold on. In what world do you
Danny,
think? No, I'm
you
answering your
really not
motherfucking
those
question because you
hopeful
always try to do yes or no's. It ain't no yes or no.
You ain't even answering my question,
KP. Because
though.
you ain't been word salad me, bitch. It ain't a yes or no question. Shut your mouth and listen.
It's a
When
yes
we
or no
were
question. I'm not
friends-
your bitch.
When we were friends, you are. I'll treat you like a bitch,
not
but
your
you gonna do
bitch.
about it.
Wrongbitch.com.
When we were friends, hell yeah, we had dark humor. When we ain't friends no more, bitch, you don't get to dark humor with me about my baby daddy. You don't get to use him as a motherfucking jab. We weren't cool. We were beefing. Own your shit. Stand on it.
So it's wrong that I made a joke that you thought was funny at one point, but it's okay for Train to do it, and then you stand by Train, right? I talk about my dead mother.
Am I Scruff McGruff of fucking TikTok taking a bite out of motherfucking
So
crap?
it's
I don't give a
okay
fuck
for
what
your
people say
side
about
of TikTok to
you.
do it. It's just not okay for KP
Bitch, you
to
talked
give it
about my
back.
daughter last night. I never spoke on your son, ho. Ever.
I talked about your daughter last night.
Yes, you sure did.
What
And
did I
I
say?
never spoke on your son.
What did I say about
I actually, if you would lay off the benzos, you would have heard me last night telling people not
you
to
actually
call.
knew
Shut
that
your
I
mouth.
fucking listened
Shut your
to
mouth.
I
If you
know
would have
last
listened,
week.
I told people last night, don't call on you maliciously. That shit's foul if you're gonna do malicious, because the only person that's going to suffer is Bubs. And I said that standing up in front of God, and everybody wanted to call CPS on you, and I said absolutely not. Like, don't do it maliciously. Make sure your heart's with God, because the only person that's going to affect is Bubs. Then you went on live talking about Danny, talking about my child. Fuck you, bitch.
And let me tell you why I said that.
Drunk at 15.
Let me tell you why I said that.
I don't give a fuck why you said it.
Same reason why I texted
Jessica
Des.
said she was coming to the house.
It's the same reason why I texted Des last night when the cops left, because I was on the FaceTime with Des when the cops showed up. I hung up. I said, "Oh, the cops are here. Let me call you back." Blah blah blah. Des didn't answer, but there was somebody watching HB's live in which you were in. Okay, so when
That's
you
not
were,
it. Crazy
hold on.
Beautiful.
HB received a text message and started chuckling and said, "Well, it wasn't me. I was on live." And then Train said something, and she said, "Send it to me." And you said, "Well, I want to know."
Hell yeah, I said I wanted to
did.
laugh
I
too.
texted Desiree last night and I said, "Did you end up telling Hot Blooded that the cops were there?" And she said, "No, I did not. I did not respond to her. All I did was unfollow her on TikTok." And left it the fuck alone. Get out now.
Said she sent it to the wrong person, so she sent me one instead.
Who gives a fuck, KP? What are you talking about? What the fuck does that have to do with me? I didn't speak on your son, dummy.
When it comes to sending
what are
the
you
police
accusing me
to my
of?
house, Danny, and people are telling me that you're chuckling and want to know, and you're
Hell yeah, I laughed
Who
about
did?
it.
Because Desiree didn't.
I done just said I texted you, and you said no, but you answered me this morning. Yes or no?
Yeah, because I went to sleep.
Correct. Was I on the phone with you when the cops showed up? Yes or
Yep.
no? Okay, so when the cops showed up at my house, I hung up with Desiree.
somebody was in HB's live in which Danny was sitting in along with Train. Train was also there. Hot Blooded got a message, and the way that it perceived to this person, it perceived as, oh, haha, the cop showed up, blah, 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 whatever. Train said, what you chuckling at? I want to see. And Hot Blooded said, don't worry, I'll send it to you. And Danny said, well, I want to know. And it was like, oh, well, I'll send it to you. And that's why I texted Des and I said, did you tell HB that the cops were here?
And for the
That's
last
why
damn time, I ain't got a problem with that lady, but I do not fucking talk to that lady.
I only asked you because I just asked you. What the fuck's wrong with asking? You got your answer.
Let's land this motherfucking plane. Let's land it, because you're spiraling. Land the motherfucker. Where did you go ahead and say, oh, it's cool for me to talk about Cicely? Where'd you find that out?
Okay, so what did I say about your daughter, Danny? So
Bitch, are you that fucking zoinked on fucking benzos? Go watch your own shit like you tell everybody else.
What did I say?
Go to replay.
What did I say about your daughter, Danny?
That she wasn't never gonna mount nothing.
I said that I gave her my bracelet. I gave her my bracelet.
You said something about her drinking.
I gave her my bracelet at the beach in Florida when you came.
And that's okay. And you said I got my 15-year-old drunk.
Was she not drinking there?
He was not fucking drinking, you dummy.
So you don't want me to pull up my Snapchat videos that are
you want me to pull the text messages, baby? Because I won't wait till Tuesday. I'll get about 30 minutes. I'll have everything. I'll have everything. Cheryl's in the comments and Leah when I called them talking about damn, I should have brought Cicely up here. When I called them and said I shouldn't have brought Cicely up there because all they're doing is drinking and it makes my daughter uncomfortable. What the
I'm
fuck
going to tell you that Danny called me as soon as she left. Danny called me as soon as she left the beach and was completely upset because of the drinking with Cicely there. And because all y'all did was go to the goddamn bar. So you're not going to tell me when I'm in Danny's life and that's like my motherfucking niece. She's
and
not
I text you,
fucking niece.
and I text you,
That is a goddamn lie.
Katie, I got the message where I messaged you and told you, hey, I don't take my daughter to bars, and you're like, it's like a family restaurant. I'm like, oh, like a Beef O'Brady's or some shit.
I didn't say
and
that.
You said yes, and you said yes because I don't want my daughter. I'm not gonna take my daughter to fucking bars, and I'm not gonna drink. I don't even drink it for my daughter. What are you talking about?
You weren't drinking, Danny?
Bitch, I don't even drink beer. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't get drunk. I don't get drunk in front of my daughter.
Can I ask what the fuck this has to do with
you talking about my daughter?
Ask what Danny's problem is with me because
I'm gonna be honest with you. My child is 15, and if I want to let my child have a beer or try a beer or smoke a J, that's my goddamn business.
That's your own right. Go ahead. Do your
Okay,
thing.
well, listen, land the plane. Where did you get the audacity to talk about my daughter last night?
Okay.
Land the motherfucker.
Dead in your eyes. Can you put me in a big box for a second so I can look Danny in her eyes?
Yes, I
You can't put your child on here. Accidentally sent you a yacht. You was in the big box. So
Get the theatrics
Big box. Missy, let her sit down. Let her be with the little.
I'm just trying to look Danny in her eyes so she sees.
I mean, put it up there, and I'll let you get up there. But
I'm not green screen.
She just want to look her in the eyes. She got the beer goggles on.
I'm about to say what I'm about to say.
Hi, my name's
See my
Katie,
face,
and I
Danielle.
pee my pants.
Danielle Renee, can you
Go ahead. Go ahead. Make sure both eyes are focusing. Go ahead.
keep your petty stabs? That's fine.
Well, you bitch, you know I'm petty.
I'll take every jab. You've been doing it for
Well, you know I'm petty. You know what you signed up for speaking about me. Go ahead.
okay for you, but not okay for me, and I'll take it. All right, hear me out. You look at me. I will do the same thing to you that I did for Sweets.
Get the fuck out of here. Save that shit. Save that shit. Save that shit because you just sat here. No, save that shit. Because you just sat here and lied again on this motherfucking lie saying my daughter was drunk. Save your fucking apology because you're lying again.
You was at the fucking
You and Benzo Barbie think that you got shit figured out, that you can manipulate and talk your way through everything. It don't motherfucking work. You want to sit here and apologize to me now after 5 minutes ago? You just lied again.
I got the videos.
You just lied.
To apologize. I'm literally just trying to
Lied again.
Best friend, did you just say Benzo Barbie?
I did.
Bitch, I know you.
I did.
There is no winning with y'all. There's no fucking winning, bro. There's no fucking winning. I can take accountability.
Are you
apologize.
Listen,
and you guys can still
you
keep
just
talking
sat
about my
here.
child like you've been fucking doing.
Listen, you just sat here and lied again, and then talk about give me the big box. I want to look into your eyes.
Business but
I want to look in your eyes. Give me the big box.
I thought we were getting out.
Just lied
I'm
to me 5 minutes
trying to
ago.
apologize for you. I'm
I
trying to
should have.
apologize.
You know what? I was a stupid bitch. I was a stupid bitch last night, even talking positive about you in any way, shape, or form. I was a dummy for that. I was.
And then
You want to say you're talking about?
still snorking and laughing at the same time.
Hell yes, bitch, because you're a joke.
Okay, so that's
Because
fine.
you're a joke, I'm going to have a little chuckle.
Okay.
Little lappy poo.
That's fine. I'm glad I don't no longer sit with the people I sit with. I love that I will still
Talk to Jessa.
I
Remember
really
you said you were going to
will
be
still
quiet
give you
so we
the
can talk to
apology.
Jessa. You remember when you said you were going
I
to
will
be
still-
quiet so we can talk to Jessa? Can we do that?
This is not-
Can we do that?
Let me
Can-
see.
I know you said you were going to be quiet. You said you were
Let
going to
me
be
shut my
quiet. You are not
fucking
being quiet,
screen
ma'am.
off.
What's so funny? What's
Let
so
me
funny?
shut my green
What's so
screen off.
funny? What's so funny is I don't even
Get it
like the
together.
bitch. I don't even like the bitch. And Nicole said it dead in the motherfucking chat. She was calling them people on you. And you still try to twist and manipulate it to fit your narrative to try to talk shit about me, HB,
Which
Trina,
is
and
funny
Nan. When
because
Nicole
HB
said dead in your
said
face, she's
only
doing
one
it.
person-
You
There's
dumb
only one
Missy,
person
can I get a big
that
box so I can show my receipt?
I have a question.
I'm still trying
Not
to
anymore.
apologize to Danny and this bullshit. She won't take
I
it.
don't want your apology. I don't want it.
If my disrespect was that loud, I will apologize.
You just disrespected me 5 minutes ago before your apology. Are you fucking stupid?
You just fucking disrespected my whole fucking life and my girlfriend. What, bitch?
Because I called her Benzo Barbie. Don't pop benzos, and I wouldn't.
Well, don't hang one in. And I wouldn't think you were a cokehead. And what?
I'm a cokehead.
Where's that?
Listen, how about this? How about
You hung
this?
out with
JP,
Dean? Was
JP,
you a
how about
cokehead?
this? I would
Was you a
jump in my
cokehead?
car. I would jump in my car. You jump on your DoorDash app. We all get fucking piss tests. Loser has to fucking pay
I
the
will
winner
go get
$300.
this test. I got a
I'm
prescription
game.
for my
Listen,
sex.
I'm game.
I'm
your
participating.
I'm game.
Do you have a prescription? You
Yes,
remember
I do
Seneca?
have a prescription.
You remember Seneca? Do you
It
have a
better have
prescription?
the
I have a
right date on it.
prescription for
You
my
remember
Have a
Seneca?
recent date.
You remember Seneca? Do you have one? Who was the other old lady that sent you her benzos? Do you have a
Can I get a big box
Hey,
and a teddy bear? They sent me a
Man
teddy
needs
bear.
about.
Can I get a
You
big
trying to
box?
say? You trying to say HB? Because I never took them. What does that say?
I don't know. We can't say. I'll
What's the date? What's the date? That bottle.
What's the date?
Hold
Hold
on.
That is
Hold on. Can I get a big box?
6'2", bitch.
Here's my prescription.
What? Of what year?
Of what year? That bottle old as fuck.
I doubt that.
June
That bottle
2nd,
too old.
I doubt
What's
that.
crazy? What's crazy?
doubt that.
What's insane is every live I sat in, and everyone has stories about KP. I said, nah, I ain't got no stories. I'm not that type of bitch. But you over here running your mouth. Don't lie on me. I won't tell the truth about you.
Danny, the
Don't
thing
lie
that
on me. I won't
started.
tell the truth about you. You should have been knew that about me.
Okay, hear me out. The thing that started.
Hey,
we've been
KP,
hearing
just so that
around
you know, my drug of
pissed
choice
me off
wasn't coke, it was opiates.
When
Right.
Tisha lied and said
Opiates.
KP's
It
moving
was my
funny.
drug of
KP,
choice
take a breath.
wasn't
La, la,
coke.
lie.
KP,
She's
take
like,
a breath.
la, la, la,
KP.
said,
Let me
I
go
went
ahead.
to
Let me go ahead and
the-
charge this motherfucking phone up so we ain't gotta wait till Tuesday. Let's do that.
Missy, can I just show the big
You want to
box?
say I do coke?
yeah,
You want to talk about
sorry.
Seneca?
I'll hold
KP,
my
Hey,
KP, hush.
right here,
KP, hush.
17. The time I got off to order my motherfucking kids' food, like I fucking said, bitch.
want me
Ain't
to go
nobody
to my
called the cops
fucking
to your house.
app on my
Bitch, if
phone
I'm
and
gonna
I
call
don't-
to your house, it's gonna be me, bitch, to beat your ass, not the goddamn cop.
I will pay
So
you to
shut
show
the
up.
fuck
I'll
up.
pay you. Bitch, I will pay you to show up at my house.
You would have to raise the
Yeah,
money
good.
to
You
do
pay me
it.
like
I will pay you.
$2,500.
Man, I will pay you.
My $2,500 you owe me.
Come
I
sign
will
a
get
contract.
lame-ass
We'll do
bitch.
it.
Show up at
You
my
are
house.
Sign a
lame
contract.
ass bitch.
I'll give you $5,000 if you show up and can beat my ass. I'll give you $5,000.
You ain't got five grand.
I'll
Does
give
that
you
apply? Does that go to
You
everybody?
ain't got $5
Does that go to everybody?
My ass.
You ain't got
I'll
five.
Barry, I'll take you.
That's all you
You
do.
can take me out, Missy, lame ass.
Man, I would pay you to show up.
Lame ass bitch.
She ain't got $5 grand.
I would pay you to show up and be my ass.
Bitch,
man.
didn't you call me when you ran inside running away from toxic like a little
December
bitch?
15th, Melissa.
Someone
You
just
run
texted
December
me.
15th. You ain't a fighter.
December 15th said that they will double it.
December 15th. You ain't
Someone
shit.
just texted me and said they
You
would
ain't
double
shit.
it. Man,
You ain't
show
shit.
up. Show up.
You ain't shit.
Show up. Show up.
Malibu's most wanted. You better
Show
chill
up.
out before you bite off more than you
Show
can
up.
motherfucking chew.
show up, man. They just doubled it. So now
Man,
that's
show up,
You talk about $5 grand, but you ain't got $5 grand.
Man, you're a chicken shit. Your whole life says you ain't showing up.
Shit,
You
man,
ain't got
my
$5 grand in your
cash app
name.
now. I'll go out there and get in my car.
It ain't showing up. She a chicken
You
shit.
still owe me $1,000 anyway.
Right,
KP.
you still
I
owe
sure
me
got on here in my
$1,000.
whole last bathing suit.
You ain't showing up, man. You a chicken shit.
man.
And if
Show
you show
up.
up, you ain't showing up by yourself, bitch. You
Yes,
a ass bitch. Jenna Gray beat your ass, bitch.
Hey,
4'2". Come on now.
Hey,
Come on.
That's all she's got. Look, she's
Come on, girl.
Imagine thinking you're good.
Bush lattes beat your motherfucking ass. Bush lattes beat your ass.
You let Jenna
Bush
Gray
lattes beat your motherfucking ass.
bro.
To throw her in my face,
Beat your ass.
KP thinks she's something because she done upgraded from the Malibu to a Malibu Barbie.
This tall Barbie and whoop your ass. I know
Where's
you're
my
lying.
friend at, KP? Everybody knows I got in here on my bathing suit.
I know you're lying. What you say?
Where's you bet me $1,000 that I wouldn't get in here on my bathing suit.
And I did. And did you go back and listen to the recording?
She did exactly what you asked her to do. Twirl around and
I
everything.
put on the same suit that she green screened
A
all
two-
day.
She can't fit no baby.
Hey,
Can I just say this?
Last week you were on here saying that I was lying about that, but thanks for telling the truth, bitch.
So you expect me to fit in a bathing suit that
I went
my mama
live a
wears?
week ago and said you sent me $1,000. And I done told you 2 years ago that I wasn't sending it back to you. And I was really suffering for
You ain't
doing all
nothing but
your
a liar. You ain't nothing but
just
a
like you didn't tell me to tell the app that you died when
No, you sound
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
tough
overdosed
stuff. You
intentionally.
sound silly trying to be tough stuff when you just earlier said you gonna get 10 in jail.
No, don't be
Shut the
reporting.
fuck up.
Stop reporting.
Malibu's most wanted. I'm
intentionally,
tough.
man.
I'm fucking tough. Meet up with me. But then you talk about putting Tish in jail earlier. Shut up. Shut up.
Petition jail.
Same girl, she needs
I
to
know
back
she
up
can't
like
fight
me.
with the
She ain't
brittle
pulling up on nobody.
Shit,
Nobody
she got.
You don't find that recording yet?
Did Jessica find the recording?
I don't even know what
You nasty bitch.
Oh, then why are you here then, KP?
Jessica done ran away into the house.
don't even give a fuck about you people. at
Then
this
why are you
point
here?
because
Go
she
take a
said
shower
you
and brush your teeth.
Then why are you so
Listen, I've tried to be respectful. Hold on, y'all. I've tried to be respectful to her and have the conversation
Tell me
with
you
her.
love her.
They're saying whatever they want to say, and that's on them.
Tell
But
me you love her.
I've tried to talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I've tried to talk to her, and I've not been disrespectful towards her or you at all.
Not
You're
you.
saying that you got a recording that's proving Miranda to be a liar, and we're waiting on it.
Missy's talking to you, not me.
Alexa, cue Jeopardy music.
You said that you heard it
This is
yourself,
why
KP.
Jessa won't talk to you is because your boxes are
Absolutely. I even have it from RT 6 months ago on my
You won't do it on a
YouTube of
private
RT
phone
saying
call.
that video
You won't do it
exists.
on a live.
So
Oh,
I
she
really
records everything. I'm not
Yes.
fucking with nobody that records everything. That's why we doing
I don't know
it
what
here.
to tell you. If it's pure entertainment, let it be entertainment. But I think it's a
We're
whole
waiting.
setup. I'm glad y'all
We're
are
waiting
talking
how many
about it.
months now? We're waiting on
You
this
talk about
recording.
the whole setup. You record all your motherfucking friends. Shut up.
This was
Danny,
December
when have I
15th.
recorded
That's
you?
6 months ago. We've been waiting on this recording.
You sit there all the time.
6
Like, I got this on
months.
recording.
Danny,
I got this on recording.
when did I
You
record
said,
you?
I got my girl. You got my girlfriend on recording. You recorded McAdams. You recorded so many people.
You recorded
They
Nick
knew I
Adams.
recorded the call, bitch.
Who?
They knew I recorded the call. Tish was drinking a fucking Budweiser and smoking a joint in the car, and I told her I was recording the fucking call.
You don't
She knew I was
say.
recording.
Oh my god.
God
We're waiting
damn.
for the recording. We're waiting on the recording. Can you play that one?
Which fucking recording you want?
The
One
one that
of
you
me
said
and
you had?
Jessa. It's a phone call with just me and Jessa. Play that one.
But we were
We're
having
waiting.
a conversation, and you wanted to know why you and Danny had the issues, and then
Okay,
about
I got it.
me,
Whatever.
and I let everybody else back in.
apologize. You won't accept it. Go fuck yourself. Perfect. Fuck your apology. See you later.
Because we know you don't have the proof.
Perfect.
We
Oh,
know.
I'm still gonna
Great. I
come.
just wanna know
I'm
what
still gonna
Danny's
come
issue is.
receipts because you ain't gonna sit there and try to say my 15-year-old was drinking. I'm still gonna come with
Let
them,
me
baby.
tell you, Danny. When you want to run your fucking mouth and keep running your mouth about me, and my videos show up on my
right.
He will.
they will.
And they will.
KP, do you realize how long you've been
You know what?
saying that? And I'm just keeping it a buck. You've been talking about recording.
You realize that I fucking private and then videos
you don't
actually
put
felt bad for
Melissa
posting
on her
them
You
because
gotta
they were
put some respect on her name.
plus fucking.
You hear what she just said? You just interrupted her, KP.
You've been
I
saying this for a
literally
long
felt
ass time.
videos that I posted.
Nan, KP.
It was Melissa's turn to talk. It's Melissa's turn to talk.
Ain't nobody talking
Now
to you
put some
anyway.
respect on her name and just be
Some
quiet
respect
for a
on my
minute.
name, bitch. Ain't nobody asked you shit.
Captain Pissy Pants, don't make me
Give
get
a fuck.
mad.
You
Don't
white,
make me
take
get
it off your
mad.
head, bitch.
Don't make me get
Shut up.
mad.
Shut up.
You're gonna make her pee herself,
You
Trey.
big
Stop
ass.
it.
Put my face on your t-shirt, bitch. I bet you sell them.
You're gonna put my face on your
No, I said put my face on your shirt. I bet you sell
I
them.
will, and I'm gonna roll around in cat piss so it smells.
Don't stop recording. Like that's not cool.
Make sure you lick your teeth, bitch.
At least mine aren't crooked like yours, bitch.
My bottoms are. You wanna know why? It's
Why
called
are
a
your
tongue
bottom
ring.
teeth crooked from your tongue ring?
Thank you, Jamie.
I have two that are crooked from my tongue ring. I've had
He
my
did, Amy.
Yeah, okay.
I have a tongue ring. My teeth aren't crooked.
No, my teeth aren't crooked either. That's called from eating rotten trout.
Are
That's
yours
what you do
real?
with me.
I got
Bony, are my teeth real? Yeah, baby. Yeah.
What you trying to say about fake teeth, KP?
What you trying to say? Is that a stab at Des? Is that a stab at Des?
Is it a diss or a des?
I said, is it a stab at Des? Clean
There's
your
probably a
ears out.
stab at me.
There's so
If
many
you took a
bitches
shower,
that get fake teeth.
if
Ain't
you
nobody
took
give
a
a
shower,
Yeah,
your
your
ears
girl's
would
already
be
been
clean.
real.
Shut
Go
up.
get some
Man, you got a
Q-tips.
fake tooth too, bitch. Shut up.
Go get some Q-tips.
The people that box have fake teeth, bitch. Shut
I
up.
bet your underwear could stand up on their own.
I do want to know why Medusa and Mamik and all them are in here, but don't never got the balls to come in my live and say something any other motherfucking day. They watching, but don't never say nothing.
I will say, Danielle was taking up the situation with you and Jessica. That you and her both were flirting mutually. I will say that.
I took it as she was trying to say that everybody was
No,
flirting.
no,
That's not how that was
she-
going either.
She recorrected it.
Well,
She said
I'm gonna be
you.
honest. I was in one group chat. I didn't know none of y'all bitches was flirting until the day the fucking thing when you was live and
No.
she sent that,
That
and
was
I
right
found
when
out
it ended,
behind the
too.
scenes.
Miranda. No,
I found out when it ended.
we wasn't all flirting. It was just Melissa and Jessica.
He's back on his.
Not
You
everyone.
have to let her back in.
But she's swearing.
I'm straight. Got a whole husband.
She's swearing that didn't happen, and that, like I'm baffled. I'm fucking baffled.
She was telling people in the chat that they had to share you.
She got
with her.
jealous when Gucci came in here because Gucci been my wife.
Carol Ann.
Goddamn day
Carol Ann.
one.
How does it feel?
KP,
to
shut
whole
the
app know that I had to pay for your
fuck
hotel room
up,
because you and your bitch were
KP,
so broke.
KP, if you want to talk over
I
people,
know,
you go
I
to your
know
live.
that you ain't talking shit
Go
on
to your
me,
live,
Cheryl, and when
KP.
your own Danny and
KP,
Pretty Lynn and all them
KP.
couldn't even help you.
This is
But
not
you-
about Cheryl.
Can we
This
just
is not about
me,
Cheryl,
bitch.
KP.
You want to talk about Cheryl and guess who had your back?
Bless the Lord. This ain't even about Cheryl.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why are you bringing
Your
in
friends
people
didn't have
to
your back.
study
I
with
had
me?
your back, bitch.
Don't do that. Don't come for Sherilyn. Don't
trying
do
to
it.
get
I'm just saying, don't come in here
Don't
talking
do
shit
that.
on me,
Don't do it because if
I'm
you want to
the
go
only one.
low, we can go low. Don't do it.
I just need to know why it's so hard.
Don't do it.
I'm the one that had to fucking pay your fucking debt off.
You ain't paid shit.
That's your
TikTok
friend.
paid for it, ho. You ain't
That's
paid
your friend.
shit. You ain't
Like
paid
the
shit.
fucking receipts, cause
You ain't paid shit. TikTok paid for it.
Carol Ann, show the proof, bitch.
We waiting on your proof. Play the recording,
talking
bitch.
shit on me. You couldn't even
Play
ask
the
your own
recording,
friends for
bitch.
fucking help, bitch.
Play the
Same thing.
recording, bitch.
That's why Danny didn't
Play
ask
the
you guys for
recording,
help and had to
bitch.
go to fucking
KP.
everybody else.
Oh, that's what
Play
it
the
is.
recording.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Hey, KP, don't do it with me. I'm telling you, don't fucking do it with me.
Everybody's
Don't
fucking
do it with me.
You've
Don't
been
do
sitting
it
in
with me.
everybody's fucking boxes.
Don't do it, KP. Don't do it with me because I'm gonna fucking hit you where it motherfucking hurts. Don't do it with me.
Trying to get your feelings hurt. I promise.
I'm gonna get my feelings hurt.
I would get myself.
I'm gonna get my feelings hurt. Don't do it with me. Play the video. Stop deflecting. Play the video. Stop deflecting.
I will give my fucking. I will get canceled before I fucking lay down. And
You already are canceled.
You already
I ain't
are.
canceled, bitch. That's a lie.
Your teeth is canceled. Your teeth is canceled.
Whole group.
Thank
Your
you.
teeth is canceled, bitch. The whole group that you was trying to
Fucking
call
living the
me.
life.
The whole
Hey,
group.
Train.
The whole group.
Train,
But you
look
was
at your
trying to call me
numbers.
today, right?
Jane, look at your numbers.
You was trying to
Dan,
call
look
me
at your
today.
numbers.
Hey, you
I'm
didn't
bigger
talk
than
about
me.
10K of that is mine, bitch.
Look at your numbers.
Andy accidentally
Look at
sent
your
me
numbers.
a 10K yacht.
You got your yacht. Don't worry. That was after
My
I got
numbers.
my yacht.
No, bitch. She
Yeah,
bought
that's what
that.
it said. They said in the comments they didn't even mean to send to you, dummy.
It was not meant for you.
They said they didn't
It
mean
was
to send
not
it
KP was in the big house.
It was my mom that sent it to you.
Fucking
So
suck.
you mean
All of us
my
in here have
my
jobs.
point is
It
that
must fucking suck.
I just
Why
want to
is
prove to you ain't got all that 13K. 10K if it was supposed to go to me.
Well, I'll send you 10K.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll take it.
I'll send you 10K, and I'm still
Okay,
a
this is who accidentally sent it to you.
Oh,
Andy, in the
Andy.
bottom box. It's my
we're
mod.
talking about TikTok coins, but the bit pisses the bed. That's hilarious.
It showed it was Missy on my
I
end. So.
love that you keep talking on your bullshit. I love
You
it.
know,
Thank you.
some coins.
You're talking on my child when you talk on that.
I'm not talking on your child, bitch. I'm talking on you.
Desiree, did I or did I not message you?
You're the only one that brings up your child.
Did I or did I not message you?
You want KP? Hold on a minute, KP. You unfollowed me, so I'm not here to help you.
I did unfollow you. I absolutely did after last night.
You mean when I cussed you the fuck out for speaking on somebody's dead child? Will you kick me, Missy, please?
No, it wasn't.
I love you.
Wait,
Yeah, what you what?
When I said,
Hang on.
Missy, leave
you're
her.
gonna allow
Give it.
HP to speak up my child,
Well, leave her.
post my child.
What do you want me to do,
I was trying
KP?
to
You want me to bend her over my knee and whoop her ass
So hold
with
on. So when you said, well, I didn't see that, I didn't hear that.
I didn't.
I've held how many lives about it, and we've been mutuals.
KP, you're
and
alive
whatnot.
about everybody. I can't keep up.
I go live once a fucking week. Other than
You-
this week,
Please say, give me
that's a
out.
lie. That's a lie.
She sent me the message right after she sent it, and she was like, "Let's give him something to talk
Hey,
about." I
best
was like, "Bitch,
friend.
you said that to
Of course she
KP."
did. Of course
Best
she
friend.
sent me the message. Of course she did.
Nanny.
It was funny. We had a little funny.
All the fucking receipts. Please let me
Allie,
show the
dinner's done.
Right,
all of them. Every single fucking thing.
Hey KP, can I just tell you
Danielle,
this? My coin
man,
number
you're
doesn't
handshake.
matter because I actually clock
We have a
job
job.
every day.
Man.
Job.
Is that the one you got fired from stealing the books?
That's
your
that's a
vet job?
lie. I don't know where
Stealing
you
the
got
books?
that
Oh,
from.
I got that from Hot Blooded.
Make
You want those
things up.
messages too?
It's so weird how you have to make things up. I don't
She
know.
probably got that with the story
I
that
got
I raised money for a printer.
You got something to
That
say?
never happened. I don't know what you're
But
talking
I
about.
was waiting
Yeah,
for my turn. I wasn't trying to be rude. First of all,
Well, I'm just gonna. You gonna have to be rude in this kind of situation because ain't nobody stopping talking.
so the only reason we came in here is because it said KP was live, so we came in. Then the next thing, I wasn't saying that we were all flirting. I was talking about you and Jessa were mutually flirting back and forth. That's what I was saying. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay, so it was going on, correct?
Yes, it was a mutual thing. You guys were flirting back and forth.
That's
Yes.
literally
Nobody-
what Jessa just said.
Nobody said it wasn't.
Jessa literally just said that.
Nobody said it wasn't.
Oh my god.
But Jessa
Did you
just
just
denied
say
it.
that?
She just denied it. I have it recorded.
Oh my
She
god.
absolutely didn't say that.
Everybody was flirting and everybody in her
It'll
chat.
be uploaded.
She said the
Did
whole
not
chat
say
was
everybody in the whole chat flirts. It was a whole fucking joke. Yada yada.
right, but it was
That's
not.
what
It
it
was
was.
Missy and Jessa.
It was only Missy.
I have a question, KP.
Oh my god.
Not, don't, oh my god, me, bitch. You
I
want me
wasn't. Oh my god, and you shut up, Des.
I ain't gonna shut the fuck up. You remember that day you begged somebody to get me on the phone because I had blocked you?
Oh.
And you wanted so bad to play them fucking
Say
recordings?
a fucking name.
I'm still talking.
Say a name so I can remember, bitch.
Oh, do you have brain lesions now too?
Yeah, you got with the fetal diabetes the day that you begged me. I don't beg nobody, nothing. But
You literally called my friend at work and told her it was an emergency that I get on the phone.
Oh,
She had to
seriously?
call me regular. It
I
was
called you
Tasha.
Bailey?
It was Tasha.
It was Tasha. It was T. Bailey to get you on the phone. Correct. Yes, I remember that day. What about it?
Hold on a second, because my child wants something. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the question?
Where are your kids, KP?
Right here.
Right here listening to you now.
You remember that day, and you kept saying, "Oh, well, let me play the rest of the recordings. Let me play the rest of them," and I hung up because I didn't want to hear no more of it.
Correct.
Because when I
played it
exited
in
that
your
call,
life,
you
and I played it in
continued
your
to run
life.
your fucking mouth about me.
I
But you want to
played
be on
it
your
in.
side when
I
it's to go
played
get that.
it in your live.
I'm talking about what the fuck come out your mouth.
I played it in your live.
I need you to open your fucking ears.
I played the whole call in your live.
I played the whole call. You stopped it and said,
I'm not gonna play no more.
I
of
didn't
that.
stop
Got on
it.
that.
Yes, you did stop it. Ring
You did stop it because I told you I didn't care to hear the rest of
Call
it.
up, babe. I'll play it again right now. I'll go on my podcast.
Here's the thing,
Every
though.
call but the one we want. Every
The
call
thing
we want.
is I'm asking you a question. You want me to sit here and defend you on every
I
bit of
don't
this
want you to
bullshit?
defend me on shit.
I'm talking. You want me to defend you, but you said on that call with my friend Tasha, running your fucking mouth because I hung up and went and let you finish playing it.
Listen, I don't give a fuck that you hang up. I didn't even know you hung up.
You
every
did,
time.
or you went to beg for me to be on
I
that
played
goddamn
Tasha the
call.
whole fucking the whole recording, not even knowing you hung up. I didn't even know.
Bullshit.
Tasha's the one that told me you hung up and went live, and I was like, well, shit. Look at the
Bullshit.
okay, well, that's the fucking truth. So there's that. Anyways,
Girl, I don't think
played
the
the
truth
whole
believe
call in your live. I still have it. If you would like me to play.
Yeah,
it
you
myself,
turned my whole live
I
about
can.
you with some other folks' business.
Whose business?
Them other folks you've been talking about.
Whose business have I fucking been in other than defending my fucking family and my kid?
Everybody.
Does anybody remember my live that day where she kept on and on and on and on?
I do.
With that
I
12-hour fucking
She
recording?
wanted you to be mad at Missy for
I was
asking
live for 12
some
hours.
questions about.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah, with Rainbow. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yes.
I
Yes.
was live for 12 hours
Yes.
one day.
It's on my YouTube.
That's wild.
Thank you, Sean.
That's wild. That's news to me.
Don't ask your girlfriend because she'll lie too.
So, Casey,
what I got in the box
trying to go through her
Hey,
recording.
hey, Jessa, don't be telling nobody shut up until you can say it without
Train,
the
shut the fuck up. I'll say
Do you
what
have
I
your
want to
pollen
say.
in today? What's that
Shut
shit
the
called,
fuck up,
Missy?
Train.
What's that
Ain't
called,
nobody
grip? What you got in your
Shut the
mouth,
fuck
Jessa?
up.
It's so dead.
Has KP seen you without your front teeth,
Shut up,
Jessa?
Train.
Did you glue him in first?
We
Shut
got
up,
My
Train.
question is, when they have outbreaks, do they like still?
I don't know. It probably looks like
Not
Missy's
when they're in
chest,
outbreak.
right? You really want to get down and dirty?
Wait,
Are we gonna get ugly?
Jessa's
I can
scooter
pick
cat
on
looks
every
like
single
Missy's
person in
chest,
this
so you're
goddamn box
admitting
right
that she's
now.
got bumps on her scooter cat.
I can pick on
She
every
said
single
that Jessa's
motherfucker in
cat
this
looks
box
like your
right now. I'm
chest.
really gonna sit here and do
Yeah, I ain't even been disrespectful to
KP,
you at all.
baby, I don't know what you think you can do to destroy me. Because, I mean, you did tell Ashley you was going to destroy me on that
I
call.
never fucking told Ashley I was gonna.
You did, bitch.
She
You
did.
played it in my
She
live.
did. The whole fucking recording.
You played it in my live where you said you was going to destroy me. I need you to do
I
just
done
that.
told her if you was talking your shit, I would definitely.
And
do
I'm now
that.
talking my shit, so what's
And
up?
guess what I did? I hung up and I fucking called you and played it. After I told her, I recorded the call and I said, Ashley, are you gonna get in my box or do I gotta play this?
And you know what's so fucking sad? Is you were closer to that girl than you was me. And the
Me and Ashley wasn't even fucking that close, bro. We quit being close. when she
Bullshit.
refused to leave fucking jail.
You went and stayed at her house, bro. Like,
That
really?
don't mean we stopped being close.
Y'all talk
when
about
that
Ashley,
incident
Ashley, and the
happened,
cat.
bro.
Yes.
We stopped being close way back then because I did not understand the mentality of a DV, and that's
Who want to get out so she can
no, you ain't doing that shit either.
Don't do that,
I
Katie.
honestly told her straight out. I said, "Look, if you're gonna stay, I'm out. Leave me. I'm out. I'm out." I didn't understand the mentality of not wanting to fucking.
All right, hold on.
But you still fucked with her after that.
How did
Come
I-
on, KP.
Yes, I fucked with her. I respected her. I ain't got no issues with her. Still, that don't mean I trust her.
I have that whole recording that she asked me to record when we were in Florida and on the phone with her, and she absolutely accepted.
You fucking recorded that shit, man. Don't lie to nobody.
It's recorded. Don't worry.
Yeah, you recorded it, bitch. You're the
You
one that
asked
showed
us to
Ashley's
record
fucking
it.
house.
Recorded you, KB. You keep saying
You're
that.
the one that showed that
wanna know,
fucking house.
KP, do you feel like
Nobody
shit
chases
now
you
'cause
around the
fucking
house with the phone.
You are the bitch. You and kissing were the only ones in her house, bitch. How did I get the photos? Was it you or kissing? Which one?
Definitely wasn't.
I want to see you throw kissing under the bus. Was it you
I
or
still
kissing?
don't have any photos. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, that's weird.
Well, we know what she's talking about, but that's beside the point.
Exactly. Ashley knows what I'm talking about.
KP, did you think these folks, that person was gonna have your back?
Who?
Since you hopped in her live and tried to
Who?
prove somebody wrong?
Who?
Des.
I don't want anybody to have my back.
Because you look
What
like a
I'm saying-
dumbass now.
What I'm saying. I don't
Because
give a
all I
fuck.
did was call to check on your crybaby ass.
Okay, I don't give a fuck what you say, bitch.
Okay, and I don't give a fuck about the recording you play.
Okay, and that's fine. And that's fine. I don't need Des to have my back. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, you don't
something. You
come
expected
from me.
Des to play Captain Save-A-Ho.
No, what I'm saying is, you don't get to come from me when I fucking have a reaction to an action. Okay, so if you're gonna
reaction to me,
talk about my child,
and you blamed your
and then I fucking have a
son.
reaction, you don't get to
A reaction
fucking call
from me calling to check on you.
I'm not actually. I'm not talking about you, bro. I'm talking about last night.
I told what you did to her was to everybody else's conversation. Me and you are talking.
Oh my god.
It was dirty.
That was dirty as fuck.
She was trying to be nice to you and support you and Benzo Betty over there, and you was that was fucked up.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I am gonna do it.
Don't do it.
I got the message from her talking about she got so fucked up for a week she didn't even know she fucking drugged Nan.
Sure did, and she asked.
I got the recording.
And how
I got
long
the
ago was that?
recording.
And hey, Trey,
Her
you
begging
never
for
went on
drugs.
live. You never went on live and got fucked up and been a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
on
I
the
sure
show.
did.
I know you did. I know you did. Okay, and what? How long ago was it?
Who did?
Tara.
2 years ago.
Rain did, Missy did, fucking
Melissa
had
Wait a minute. I drank on New Year's one time.
I still fucking do. Who gives
I
a
ain't never
fuck?
been
My children are not 6 years old or 5 years old. However old your son is, my children are. My son is 20 and my daughter's 16.
I don't give a fuck. I got 3 adults in this house that are sober, and you're worried.
No, they're not. No,
Are
they're not.
they the mother? Are they the mother?
About me drinking a fucking beer. Bro.
Are they the mother?
You're not even a drunk. You're a wannabe drunk. That's what I heard.
You say that.
Are they the mother though? The
I love
mother
that
should
because
be
you know what?
there.
During my welfare check last night, the man, that guy was so sweet.
Cool, but
Your brittle
the mom
diabetes?
is who should be there, not the other.
I
mom.
am every fucking day in and day
Don't forget
out.
the pots, Trey.
Oh yeah, don't forget the
Day
pot.
out, Missy. I am here. Don't talk about my.
Have you ate today? Have you fixed your family dinner? Or are you just on live running your
I
cops?
haven't. Dinner's no.
Really? Ramen noodle again?
I don't know because the faces in these boxes are the same ones I see every day, all day.
You don't see me.
That's a lie, because I
I'm
don't go
sitting here eating a
live.
homemade lasagna that I made
I
for
clock
my
a time
family.
clock. Do you?
Train, Missy, Danny,
I clock a time
Nan.
clock.
Yep,
Do you?
there's that.
I punch a time clock every day. Do you?
Yep. I got a job. J-O-B. And I made homemade lasagna for my family. You want some, KP?
I just ordered dinner
Got the
tonight.
box, baby.
Does your job consist of working from home, Train?
No, I don't work from home. I'm
so
a barber.
proud.
I'm a
So
barber,
sorry.
bitch. You have to have
I'm
a
so-
license to do that.
I'm so proud of you.
You should be.
What do
Let me
you
ask
do?
you one question.
Oh, you
KP.
driving again?
This
You're
is-
driving again?
I want to know what you
Yeah.
do.
You're driving again?
Yeah,
I'm actually proud of you. Good job. Good
you
on
should
you.
be. I own my own car
I really
too.
honestly do mean that. I swear to God, I am proud of you. It takes a lot to fucking get back into that. So good on you. I give it to you. Good
I
job.
own my own property too. Did you know that? I don't rent.
I did, and you're actually on the deed.
Yeah.
I do know that.
Do you own property?
I don't need to own property. I don't want to own property. What the fuck do I got to own property for? Is that supposed to make
She don't even own her own cell phone.
materialistic
Said
things
no
that
one
people
ever.
have?
Right. Says no one ever.
Materialistic.
Can you just stop mentioning my name? Period.
Absolutely.
Like stop going live about. Like stop
Okay.
mentioning me when you got.
McAdam, yes, absolutely, I agree. Game over, you win. Thank you. I will apologize. Game over, you win. Thank you. And I hope that goes both ways. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't even feel like she been live. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but
Thorough. Go ahead. Next.
Hold up. Let me find out how to do a green screen here because it's been a little bit. It's been
ahead.
a little while.
Thank you for
So-
paying me back, by the way. Just want to know why you didn't
Yeah.
ask your friends instead of asking me.
So, actually, what had happened was we went to Seneca, and my wife lost a little bit more than she probably should have. So, our drive home, we were going to need a little bit of gas and to go off of.
why'd you turn her camera off?
I don't know, but it's okay. I got it. So, right here on the 10th, KP sent me $150, and I paid her back by the 25th. Right here, $150.
Because I went live and I talked shit with me and Brittany.
Brittany, bro, let her talk.
So, just so you're aware, I am not ashamed of taking any money from a friend who I thought was a friend, and I never expected it to be thrown in my face.
You're so close to Danny and Brittany. Why didn't you ask them?
When you asked them ranks, we would throw for one another.
Why
and that
didn't
was the
you
week
ask
that
them?
KP ran ranks. And
Why
we
didn't
threw
you
for her.
ask them?
So, because I didn't ask anybody.
Can I get the date
on that, Cheryl, so I can see if it's right around the time that I sent her that grand.
Let me check my messages. Hold on.
You can check it. It's not.
So
Boy, them receipts are receipting.
So all my friend at the time did was saw me in distress that I may not be able to go out to lunch, and me and Alyssa would have to go straight home because we didn't have the extra money to do something extra that day. I was being responsible. KP goes, no, don't back out of that. Come with us.
Technically, it was because you had to pay for your room.
No, my room was paid for. Remember, we got comped.
Seneca pays for the hotel room. What are you talking about?
There were charges. There were charges to the room.
That's why I had
to your room.
That's why I had no extra money, was because I had to pay for the extra drinks that I drank that night at Seneca.
Well, I'm saying because it was charged to the room.
KP, I paid for the room, and I said I would not be able to go out to lunch with you guys, that we're gonna have to head back to Jersey, and I'm not gonna be able to go. I don't have the extra money. You said, no, come. You guys should come. And I said, well, I'm not gonna have the extra money to do that. And you said, let me help you out. I said, don't worry about it. We're just gonna go home. She sent it to me kindly, and I don't take that away from her. But I paid her back as soon as I got paid again.
Well, here's my question: why are you over here trashing my name and all?
I didn't trash your name. I was saying
you've been in all these lives, Cheryl Ann.
Yes, I am.
Dogging me, dogging the fuck out of me when all I've ever done was help you and be nice to you.
You helped me once, and then you went
been nice to you the whole
You be nice to you after she just said the live that she went live talking shit about you.
You went on live 2 weeks later dogging my fucking wife, KP. So shut the fuck up.
For what reason, though?
Because she wrote you a text to not be nasty to her. She was talking to you kindly after you broke up with B. Lynn. So shut the fuck up.
And what was the reason why?
All right, you know what? Talking to you is like talking to a
facts.
KP, you really can't be this.
You've been dogging out everybody. You've been doing it for fucking years, and I still stayed kind to you.
Because you guys are fake as fuck.
I was real with you the entire time. Did you see that screenshot? And after you dogging out my fucking wife, I sent you fucking money for your goddamn mom, bitch. So go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, KP.
And I'll enjoy it.
You won't, because you want to know why? You probably got fucking bumps and burning, you stupid fucking hoe.
No, that's you, remember?
And don't.
Didn't you, weren't you the one that staged your whole relationship with your last girlfriend for money off of this app?
Weren't you the one that faked a whole fucking marriage? Weren't you the one that faked a whole fucking DV that Riker had to call you out about? Weren't you the one that had to send your child off to live with your mother so you could go gallop in fucking Florida, eat fucking snatch? Don't do that. You're trying to pull out everyone's dirty fucking skeletons. Bitch, your closet is full.
Say one thing at a time, so go ahead. Say one thing at a time.
Your closet is full. Why are you trying to fucking down people because you're getting called out on bullshit? The fuck? No, bitch. Because you always try to victimize yourself in every situation.
My mother did
In every situation, you have an excuse as why you're a victim. You left Finland because of DV. That's a fucking lie. You were told to shit in Frisco. Like, you fucking lie. You victimize yourself all the fucking time.
Danny.
You are shitty to good fucking
When have
people.
you taken
know why you have no
accountability for
friends left?
anything?
It's because you're a shit fucking friend.
When
That's why you
have-
have nobody but you and Benzo
When
fucking
have
Gardner
you
left.
taken account of? Okay, your cocaine is what?
Didn't she? Okay, call me. Let's go get drug tests together.
Okay, let's
if
go.
I'm
Let's
clean,
keep it real.
if I'm
People
clean,
that do-
donate
that
to
people that
wherever
do
I
smell
choose
are
you
like,
donate
"Oh, that's
to.
coming up in my system is my fucking-"
Okay, and you swear I'm on
You're right,
cocaine.
Missy.
So if I come up clean for cocaine, put your money where your fucking mouth is.
Bitch, the only thing that's showing up is my Xanax that I'm prescribed.
I'm talking about me, baby. You said I'm on cocaine. Put your money where your mouth is.
I can show the fucking text proof.
I will show my piss on live. I'm the first one to ever do it, bitch.
Yeah.
Put your money where your mouth is. $500. Let's go. I will go right now to CVS and get a fucking cup. I will get a cup right now. I'll get a cup right now. Put your money where your mouth is. I bet
call
you
me
won't.
crying the last time you and
I bet you won't.
and you fucking
I bet you won't.
fucking blow, bro.
I bet you fucking
That's
won't.
why
I bet you
you
won't put your
lost
money where
your
your mouth is.
Melissa,
I bet you won't put
What
your
did
money
Joey
where your
just
mouth
say?
is.
I said, sounds like KB need to tell her doctor she's an alcoholic because they won't prescribe you benzos if you're.
damn right, Joey.
Fuck that shit.
Clock it.
Don't worry, me and Nan working on that, baby.
You know what? I hope she don't tell him, and I hope she fucking keeps on doing what she's doing. Doing well.
You don't mean that. You don't mean that.
You don't mean that, Joey. You don't mean that.
See? So that type of shit's
Yeah,
cool.
he don't mean
that type of
that.
shit's cool,
Hey,
right?
KP,
You
can I ask you a serious?
Yes, because you make a fucking joke out of sobriety. You expect all of us to
I
take
make
it
a
serious.
joke out of
You make a
sobriety.
mockery of it.
Bitch, I fucking
You sure you can't be
when I was smoking.
You don't lie talking about you 27 days sober.
I called
Delusional.
Somebody in your chat to call you the
17 days.
fuck
You're
out.
so fucking
I
for
called
real.
Ashley fucking crying and said, "Can you look up places to get me fucking help?" And she Googled it and looked it up, and whatever she did, she said,
serious question.
She said,
Serious
"Hold
question
on,
then.
Train, hold on."
No, wait,
She
no,
said,
serious.
"You got."
No,
She said, "You
because-
can't even
because
go to the
that-
treatment center. You gotta
Wait,
go to a
no,
goddamn
KP.
hospital."
KP, so
fuck outta here.
correct me if I'm wrong. You were in a
What does that have to do with anything?
you were in a treatment facility for 21 days, right?
Yes, I was.
Okay,
the
so then
second time.
so you were in a treatment facility for 21 days. So then why did you send your kid off for 3 months? Because 21 days is less than a month.
Listen, I went to a hospital the first time. The first time I went to a hospital was in January. That hospital fed me fucking, I couldn't even tell you, it was 4 different types of fucking pills. I couldn't even tell you what the fuck it was. I was there for like 7 to 9 days. I was holding the wall walking out of that bitch. I had to fucking withdraw off the medication that they gave me because they had so much in my system that my son was visiting me every day and still leaving. I could not take care of my child. That is the honest to God fucking truth. I regret every fucking moment of going to that fucking hospital and Julie looking it up, knowing that it was a dual fucking treatment.
Okay, I understand that, but what was the purpose of if you were only in treatment for 21 days? Why did you send your child off for 3 months?
I didn't send my child off for 3 fucking months. What are you talking about?
Danny, you're muted.
Danny, baby.
That's when she was down there with Bex.
Oh, well, I can't talk about that, and Danny knows I can't talk on that.
Why can't you talk about Bex? Why can't we talk about
Okay, I
Bex?
can. Well, let's talk about Jenna Gray.
Why can't we talk about
Let's talk about Jenna Gray,
We can talk about Jenna Gray.
Why can't we
Let's talk about
Bex?
Jenna Gray.
I can.
Let's talk about Jenna Gray.
Let's
You
talk
know
about
what? Matter of fact,
Bex
me
not
and
in there.
Bex
Let's
talk
talk
about
about
Jenna
her.
Gray. So
Jenna
I'm gonna
Gray
get hold
is
of Bex
old.
and ask Bex if she saw my daughter drunk. I'll
I'm
ask
gonna
Bex.
show.
I'll
I'm
ask
gonna
Adrian.
send
We'll
you the
see.
videos to
We'll
your
see.
phone.
Well, I got videos as well. Where my
Hold on,
daughter is not
let
drinking.
me
The
grab
daughter
it for you.
drinking.
Hold on.
I have the text
Let me
messages
grab
with
it.
my
Where
friend
was it?
Mandy of her giving me a fucking excuse for me to go home and me sending you the excuse. Shut up.
Always. So she going to get the receipts? We waiting?
I am going
I'm
to.
just saying. She talks about that she, everybody else is parenting, but this is the same woman who just ships her son away for community fucking pussy.
I don't ship my son nowhere, and that was the first time ever that I did not have my child because I did not want to bring my child to somebody's house that I did not meet in person.
But you brought him to Benzo Barbies. That's weird.
Let you in, Nan. It didn't let you. Oh.
That's weird. You just out here community pussying and couch surfing, KP.
The Benzo Barbies, for anyone that you met, you took him with me. You took him with
Man.
fucking B. Lynn.
I never
you
took him with
Bex.
you.
How is
You a
Bex?
whole
Katie?
lie, bro.
Can you tell me how Bex is? Is Bex doing okay, or can you just not say her name because she has a fucking restraining order on you while you run your mouth?
God damn it, Nan, shut the fuck up for a minute. Listen, what about KP raising all that money for her madre and she didn't give it all to her? What about that?
I got those receipts.
What about that, KP?
You didn't fucking give her all the goddamn money though, did you? You
Yes, I
lied.
did. I got those receipts too.
What about the $10,000 that somebody gave you off this fucking app? And
Who
you
the
treat
fuck
like
sent me
shit?
10 grand?
Yeah.
Who sent me 10 grand?
Tanya?
Yeah, you know who.
No, I don't. So show it. I would love
Tanya?
to see.
Tanya?
Who the Tanya did not send me 10 grand. That's a fucking lie.
Okay, I'll show the proof.
So maybe she sent it to Sweets, but she did not send it to me, and I did not get 10
Bitch,
fucking
she
grand.
sent it to you last year in between fucking rehabs. You wasn't even with.
She did
Sweet.
not send me 10 grand. That is
While
a
you was
fucking
on
lie.
here fucking raising $3,000 to
That
go
is
back.
a
to the
whole
fucking
lie.
treatment.
Show it.
So
She
why
never
don't you
sent me
get
10
some
grand. That's a lie.
The fucking truth, right?
Tanya never sent me 10 grand. That's a lie. Show it. Show it. I bet you can.
Listen.
Show it. Show it, Pop Loaded. Show
Show
it.
all the money you supposed to send to Madre and didn't.
And I will. Hold on. I will. Hold on.
We're gonna wait 7 to 10 business years for that, HB.
You gotta
I know
charge that
that's right.
fucking that never charges.
We gotta make Jessa make him up for it real fast.
Listen, I'm over and her 10K coins.
And all the different cash apps. Just don't go by one Cash App because you go by many Cash Apps.
Yeah, can I just try and get her 10K back?
And can Brooks get her records back?
Andy sent that yacht to me, she said.
Yeah, and the
Run
record.
it back to me. She said,
Wait,
"What's the accident?"
And she bragged about getting that yacht.
She was like, look at my coins.
After she claimed that Bex abused her child so bad, why was she still about to go back to her until Bex said, nah, never mind.
She was like, look at my coins. Bitch, 10K of it.
Man, I love that you talk so much shit, but weren't you the first one in my life saying I was on that phone that night? I heard her daughter, I heard this, I heard that. So which story is it?
Well, KP, you manipulate everybody to believe it's them behind you because you're a lying bitch.
I love that you come in here, but you can't give me a
daughter
box over there.
slammed your
Look, this chick, hold on, I just gotta say something. Hold on. This savage, hold on, this savage chick in the comments keeps saying something about somebody bringing up kids. And then she goes, shut up, Nan, you don't have your kids. I guess you missed the part where her kids have been there all week long.
Actually,
You
for
missed
the
that
last
part?
3 weeks.
But it don't bring
You
up
mean that one? You mean that one right there? Shut the fuck up, Savage. Too legit.
Didn't you leave your child's ashes with one of your ex?
Hey, didn't you leave your kids' toys at Amanda's?
Minnie, no. And how many other people?
I didn't leave my deceased child somewhere there.
Didn't you drag yours from bedpost
I
to
thought we weren't
bedpost
supposed to talk. Where's your dead mama's ashes?
to chase after
Oh,
TikTok
that's right.
coochie?
You didn't even go to your dead mama's funeral.
You didn't even go to the funeral, KP. You over here
Right.
talking about
Mantle
Right.
with Danny's baby daddy, and what?
She
wasn't
couldn't
allowed
even go
to.
to the funeral because she was chased and snatched all
Bringing
over
it up,
the
and you say that
That part
and then you wonder why I say something back.
Oh, then you wonder why. So
Like
it's okay
that.
for everybody
You
else
do
to talk about
stupid
my
shit
dad,
like
mama.
that. I wasn't
It's
even the one
okay for everybody to
talking,
talk about
and
my
you gotta
dad,
try to make a
mama,
jab,
right?
and you're like, I don't even know what
It's okay for everybody to talk about my dead mama, right? So
Difference is I don't use my dead nephew.
You just spoke on somebody's dead daughter.
I ain't even the one talking, dummy.
Heaven forbid I bring up your dead people, right?
You just brought up
Shit,
somebody's
mother.
last night, KP.
Oh, it's okay for y'all, but not for KP.
I didn't
You
bring
did
up
it
your
last
mother.
night, you dumbass.
Yeah, Danny wasn't even talking.
Right, I wasn't even talking, stupid.
Nan wasn't talking about no dead bodies, no. But anyways,
I
over
did.
here mad at
Dead
me.
mother, yes,
Yeah,
you sure
Madre's
did.
money
Oh,
that
she
you
said
gave.
you didn't go to your mother's funeral.
Hold on, I'm looking for the other screenshot, HB. Don't worry. I got it.
Well, good. Get all the Cash Apps because there was different Cash Apps there, Dodo Bird. There was different Cash Apps.
Yes, because it was sent to my
Oh, what about the time? Wait. What about the
sent to Madre.
You had the internet convinced you was gonna go cook her dinner,
It was
and you
sent-
was too busy getting drunk. You
I
wouldn't even
got
go over there and
videos
cook
of
her
me
fucking
cooking her
dinner.
dinner.
You're nothing but a piece of shit.
I got videos of me cooking her fucking dinner and serving her dinner and taking care of her. Do I gotta share that?
Not the
You're a
time you
disgusting
told the
piece of
internet.
shit.
TV dinners don't count, KP.
No.
Right.
Okay,
Mashed
all right. I
potatoes,
got you, HB. Don't worry. I got you.
I wish you would. You've
I'll
been
show
telling me
it.
that
I'll
for
show it.
months.
I'll
you
show it.
bitch.
I got you. I'll show it.
Mashed potatoes cold as fuck in the middle.
When's that gonna happen?
Why is it bringing other people into it?
Right, then wonders, why is Danny even in it? Bitch, because you're doing stupid shit like that.
I just want to hear the recording. I really
Me
do.
too. I've been waiting 6 months.
You won't hear it.
I really would like to hear it.
It wasn't me and Melissa, Mom.
It was just me and Jessa. I would have never even known about the fucking none of the shit if Jessa hadn't came to me with that. Why would I just make that shit
Look,
up?
and right now Katie's mad because she come over here to try to smooth it over with Missy because she's having to stand over there and fight by
coming to my
herself
house?
because everybody's done come to her bullshit level.
Missy, you're paused.
Never even known about the fucking none of the shit if Jessa hadn't came to me with that. Why would I just make that
Look,
shit up?
and right now Katie's mad because she come over here to try to smooth it over with Missy because she's having to stand over there and fight by
coming to my
herself
house?
because everybody's done come to her bullshit level.
Missy, you're paused.
And
And then she wouldn't even listen, be civil enough for me to tell her. Like, she had, like, I went to y'all to stir up shit. I genuinely asked, hey, have y'all tried? I went to Chels and said, genuinely, if Lala and Jessa's best friends, have you tried to talk to Jess? Because I was once Jessa's, she was my best friend. So I went to Chelsea to ask Chelsea if y'all could talk to Jessa and get her to go talk to Lala. At that time, that's when I got told about all the flirting and wanting to hook up with Joey and Melissa. And I'm just like, huh? Well, I had a conversation that went like this. Now, Missy reacted the way she did. She had every right to. I didn't know that.
I overreacted. I did.
She did overreact. But I didn't know either that the girl was trying that hard. I did not know. I was oblivious to it all.
I said
So
that.
why
I
would
should have
I
said
make
that.
that up?
They're just reaching to anybody. They tried getting hold of me, and then they moved on to Missy. And it's all cool if y'all want to give her stuff to drag Lala, right? Because she don't care for Lala. But the fact that Jessa has done all this fuck shit, has threatened me with the police, has said that Missy's going to jail, and then you want to come to us? You want to come to us and be like, oh, be on my team to drag Lala?
Don't do it. Because Train, she did this with you and Lala back in December. I told her, I said, Jessa, what are you doing? You're texting Train, giving Train stuff to drag Lala, but then you're in a group chat with Lala, giving Lala stuff to drag Train. What the fuck?
I dragged Lala on my own.
Listen, it's gotta be a hit right to the fucking ego to know your bitch told King Stud that you were soft.
Yes. Oh, you want to see that? Hold on, let me show you the screenshot.
I got messages between Jessa and
hold on,
I feel fucking straight to the fucking ego.
Show us.
Cause you soft as fuck. Boy.
Show the class, Tara. When was this?
Not that long.
Hold on, let me make her big.
Oh. Tara, show the other ones up.
Which ones?
Check your message, girl.
Oh, I just had my phone too. Oh, I got to show y'all something. Did y'all read that? I texted calling her pussy and soft, and Jessa says, well, dang, at least you're honest.
Oh, wow.
Hold on. HB want me to show something. I don't know what this is, but
we're gonna find out together.
Let me do a little switch around.
I know, Tanya.
Did you read that, KP? Jessa said you soft.
KP's reporting the live, hoping it gets taken down before she shows the receipts. Y'all keep tapping.
I'm tired of everybody screaming.
What is that?
Well, it is a lot of people.
What is that? Oh, wait, is that her driving?
I showed her driving my Jeep too. Drunk.
Drinking and driving.
Yeah, I'm definitely drunk. Look at that cup. You're an idiot.
Drinking and driving.
Definitely.
You put your shit in a red cup now and drink it, Dodo
I thought
bird.
you had anxiety.
Bitch, I didn't drink like that way back then. I mean, when me and Nan last hung out was when I fucking hung out with when I dated Brittany Lynn. So go back how many fucking years? I didn't drink every
You told me
fucking
you
day.
sold your vehicles because you wasn't safe having them.
I
And drive with your son.
Listen,
You piece of shit,
it's
mother.
because my anxiety gets so high that I black out.
Oh my
No,
god.
you sold your vehicles
the
because
problem
you would
is
not
you
drive
fucking twist my
without
fucking
drinking and your
words,
son
bro.
was in there with you. So
Listen,
now.
you twist my words. I black out if I'm not drinking, and I have a child. I'm not going
Because
to.
you're diabetes, right?
I'm not going to drink and drive with my
Real
child.
diabetes.
If I'm driving
Diabetes.
sober,
I
then will
really wish
black
we had
out.
a doctor that could come in and have like a conversation and debunk all the bullshit you try to say.
I lose my fucking vision. It's honest to God truth.
You sound like Lala defending herself while she takes
It's the brittle diabetes, y'all. It's because she don't produce insulin, but don't take insulin.
She has to drink to keep her sugars elevated.
She explained
That
it
is
to
the
me.
stupidest shit I have
I
ever
love
heard
that
in
it
my
takes
life.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Has
5,
no
6,
doctor
7 of you guys to come against me.
I love that it took me and Missy for you and Jessa to reach out thinking we was going to hop on your team, and it didn't work, did it?
I didn't want you on my team. That's not even why I
Hold
fucking
on.
came in.
I wasn't even in the
Yeah,
box.
it is.
You requested me to
That's
come
not
here.
even why I came.
You requested me to come in here, so don't do that.
I didn't even have a chance to say why I came in this live because Train wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Okay, tell us, KP.
Well, at
tell
this
us.
point, I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
to
you don't
be
care
honest.
now?
You don't
Like, you really didn't shut up. It was like blah, 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 blah from the fucking jump, bro.
No, you were talking and then you were lying. I'm sorry.
You didn't come in here, so don't do that.
I didn't even have a chance to say why I came in this live because Train wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Okay, tell us, KP.
Well, at
tell
this
us.
point, I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
to
you don't
be
care
honest.
now?
You don't
Like,
either.
you really didn't shut up. It was like blah, 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 blah from the fucking jump, bro.
No, you were talking and then you were lying. I'm sorry.
No.
With fucking HP though.
Hey, you come to my live.
We're not going to your live, KP. We're not going to your live.
I'm a pull a
Have a good night.
Anybody that goes and hangs out,
Danny, I'm gonna send
block
you
you
the
out.
Danny, I will send you the videos. I will send you the
Go
photos.
wash your ass, KP. I know you got a stink by now.
I will send you the photos.
Go wash your ass.
Hey, hot-blooded. Make
Go
sure
wash
your
your
husband's
ass.
not
You're
fucking.
No, it was not. Stupid
That's a
fuck.
lie. That's a lie.
You stupid fuck. You don't even have no clue.
You didn't come inside from outside that bar and catch him flirting with that bartender who mistaken him for his cousin and got salty about it.
No, you got
You're
all
a fucking lie.
Take you some more pills, you dumbass.
Fucking
How did you get fentanyl in your next drug lie on the
And
street?
you got so salty that you whooped his ass on the way home.
I didn't whoop his ass, you dumb bitch.
Okay, well, you fucking punched him. You definitely
No,
ripped
I
him while he
slapped
was
him.
driving.
I slapped him.
Hey, I
and
bit
wait,
mine.
you show up at my
I bit
house
mine.
Thursday
Bitch,
like
you said I bit mine.
And I'll show you what an ass whipping's about.
I wish you would.
I will show you because you said you were coming to my
I'm waiting for Nan. Nan, I believe there was like $1,500 put on it if you show up here.
No, bitch, you said you were coming.
It was
I believe somebody said that I believe somebody said that they would double what I offered. So what did I offer you? $5
Which
grand?
was $5,000, which
On
another
my ass?
$5,000 would
Okay,
be
so now double that.
10K.
Okay,
not
so 15K if you show up here and beat my ass.
Yeah, because you're worth me going to jail.
No, come on, listen, I promise, swear to God, ain't no cops and whatnot.
She Right, she was coming to my house Thursday, so.
I'll meet you at Hot
She can't even fucking get herself out of a wet paper bag. The bitch is fucking hiding her car at Danny's house.
Right,
so it
but
don't
you
get
guys were
cold.
trying to get
Come on now.
I was hiding in my car.
You were hiding your car at
switched
Danny's.
cars. When we switched cars.
Girl is trying to throw Lala in jail for getting her address.
Are you stupid? I was going through a fucking divorce.
Stupid. No, you took Matt. You took Matt for his money.
But that's weird, KP. I gotta fucking suck pussy to get it, bitch.
You spent your
I
husband's
fucking got it on my own,
on
bitch.
every lesbian on this internet.
Guess what I got, bitch?
You
My own
spent
car.
your husband's money
Guess
on
what you
every
ain't got?
lesbian
Your own
trying
car.
to gain
You ain't got
clout.
shit. You ain't shit.
You
You ain't never gonna
spent
be
your
shit.
husband's
You're
money.
never going to amount to
You
shit.
spent your husband's money.
Bitch, you guys
on
see that?
every
And you guys are like,
lesbian
Nan's
on
gonna have to pay back every penny, and the motherfucker paid me out.
Man, you're the only
Bitch,
one
get
on
the
this
fuck out
app
my
that's
face.
not fucking credible.
Shut the
You
fuck
been
up.
down
Ask Bex
OD,
to
bro.
it. Ask Bex.
I don't
What
give
about
a
you
fuck
throwing
about
the grill at her? What about that?
I don't give a fuck about
What
none
about
of
you
them.
throwing the grill at Bex?
That's Jenna Gray.
What about that?
That's
What
Jenna
about
Gray.
you throwing the grill
That's
at
Jenna
Bex?
Gray.
What about you throwing the grill at
You
Bex?
still beat your
That's
ass.
what KP on.
Is that your
That's what
pissy ass
KP
backers?
on.
You nasty.
KP isn't lying.
You
Facts.
nasty.
Facts.
Listen,
Facts.
you
That's Jenna Gray.
You nasty. You leave somebody's home like that, you nasty ass bitch.
They got
You
the
fucking stank herpes filled nasty bitch.
You so pressed, and you.
Hey, I got a question.
Bitch,
Last
I wouldn't
night,
fucking touch
I got a
you.
question. Last night they said we
Tyrone
were
on the
doing
internet.
inappropriate things with a person in a twin size bed with a minor present. Is that true?
I got a question. What'd you say? I missed it because Nan was talking.
It was said last night that you were doing inappropriate actions in a twin bed in a camper with a minor child present in the bed. Is that true?
Who the fuck said
It was
that?
smaller than a twin bed. It was
Is that
smaller.
true?
Hot Blood is trying to say I fucked.
Yes, it was true.
Hot Blooded is trying to say, and I'm going to say the name of the person because it is absolutely not true, and I'm going to
Amber.
talk to this person.
Amber
But
done
her
said
name on
yes, it
TikTok.
happened.
Her name on TikTok is Awesome Sauce. I never fucked her in Hot Blooded's camper. She got sick as fuck. She walked outside 3-4 times to puke. I walked her out. Hot Blooded said the camper was rocking. I felt it all night. I said, yeah, because she walked outside 4 fucking times to fucking puke, bitch. I
Bitch, you
swear to God.
Sweets went and slept in her fucking car.
That's a whole fucking lie, bitch.
No, the fucking ain't a
That's
lie.
a whole lie.
And that's
I
good
never
parenting.
slept with
Good
that bitch
parenting.
in your
You
camper.
were in a
Never.
twin
And
size
actually,
bed,
actually, since you bring
taking
that
out
up,
and eating
Wasn't
cat.
she supposed to be with
someone else when she
Hold
did
on,
that?
since you bring that up, hear me out, right? So
I
I
was
was
in here
with
right now.
Sweets. Hold on, I was hanging with Sweets, correct? When we brought Awesome Sauce to your campground. Sweets, correct me if I'm fucking wrong, Hot Blooded. Was she or was she not still best friends with Jen? Me and Jen were not together when I was talking to fucking Awesome Sauce. Jen was on fucking FaceTime with
until you
Sweets
pulled up to pick
while
her up.
I was at Amber's house. I ain't got shit to hide. You ain't gonna catch me up in shit. I was not with Jen. Jen knew I was at her house. We were not together. And I did not fuck that bitch in your camper.
What about you lying and going and meeting
You a liar.
Toxic at Sarah's house when you were with Belen?
I never met Toxic at anybody's house. Put Toxic in the box. I never met it at a house.
Lord.
The only time I ever met Toxic was when she
I
came
know
to my
what only time
Airbnb.
you met her, but you surely was planning it, bitch.
Dude, are you gonna spit facts or are you gonna tell stories?
Oh,
Because the only
that's
time I
facts,
ever met
bitch. That is
Toxic
facts.
was when she came to the fucking Airbnb
That's
when
the
me
only
and
time
Senior,
you actually got the
first got
privilege
together.
of meeting her.
And then when we met
That's
in
the only time you got the privilege of meeting her, but you was supposed.
That's a lie. I've ran
to
into
meet
her 3 or 4 fucking times.
Red flag.
Supposed to meet her.
3 or 4 fucking times. What's your problem?
Wrangler's wife said that's a trip you came to my house and you and Jen were together.
Can we circle back
Y'all
to the
just
recording?
like spilling some bullshit that's not even fucking true, bro.
I was just
It's
asking
facts.
questions.
It's facts.
What? Someone said,
Jen
what about
was
Akilla?
gonna fly
I'm
to
saying,
Texas.
when I brought up Akilla's
Jen was
name, I was
gonna
saying
fly
Akilla was the one that brought Toxic to the Airbnb the first time that I met Toxic. That was in Florida when I was with Brittany Lynn, and there was a handful of people there.
Toxic at Sarah's, and you ended up not doing
I
it.
didn't meet Toxic at Sarah's. I've never been to Sarah and Jesse's house with Toxic. Never one time did I meet Toxic at Sarah and Jesse's house.
I said you
Oh,
did.
wait.
Hey, are you
Never
fucking
once.
stupid, bitch? You
Never
are
once.
not that dumb.
Wait, she wants to talk about DV with my husband. I slapped him, but you spit beer in Toxic's face?
And then almost got her
Yes,
ass whipped.
because it
She
was
ran.
spitting my
You
face
nasty
first.
bitch.
It
Don't
was
say
spitting
shit
my
about
face
me
first,
in
and
my
it was a
life.
joking
You nasty
thing.
motherfucker.
Put her in the box, bro. We done already. Why you
is
bringing
it?
up
Who is
stupid
it?
shit you don't even know
I
about?
put her in the box.
Nasty
Who is it?
bitch.
Her Toxic. I don't even know her fucking name. Put her in a goddamn
Who
box,
that?
bro.
Toxic.
You spit in her fucking face?
Bro,
Nasty
she spit it.
I was at
matter,
Centerville.
and then
She
she
didn't
got
spit in your face
upset
first.
about it.
Nasty bitch.
And then
Nasty.
T-Pain,
Go
I
wash
believe it
your
was
ass.
T-Pain
KP, how
that
much
took her
money you
outside.
make for ghostwriting for Kane Brown?
Not enough.
Did you sing us a song?
What you want to hear?
Oh man,
I was
she
just
didn't get goobed. She didn't get goobed. They didn't tell me she got goobed.
Her girlfriend
probably logged
in and make her get
But she don't like talking about Kane
How am I the
Brown.
only one that got nannered?
You might lose her contract.
I don't know how they didn't get me.
She didn't get
Well,
goobed.
I just found out
got
she don't
fucking
even have her
nannered.
That's
That's phone
stupid. That's stupid. Y'all are mean.
She don't even have her own phone plan.
Yeah, she don't even have her own
own
phone plan. That's sad. I swear I don't, because it told me when Danny got goobed, and it didn't say she got goobed.
Oh, she's still in here. You can request to bring her back up, and
said she got
you can if you can bring her back up.
Sarah
It'll
didn't tell me that.
Look, I wonder how many.
hit her name and see if it allows you to request her to come up.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find her up. I don't follow her, so I don't
Runner, she's a track star.
find her up in here.
Girl, I got banned too and didn't cry about it. Shut up.
That's what she always says, though, y'all, that she gets
It
banned.
didn't say it. It always tells
Like,
me.
she has her main account. She ain't been live on her main account in over 2 weeks.
You don't want to get that one.
Yeah, she don't want to get that one, too.
Mine's banned for 24 hours, so I didn't appeal it. I just ate it.
Can you go ahead and send Miss her 10K back, please?
She's in the comments.
That yacht. Andy said that wasn't your yacht. That was my yacht.
Yeah, send Missy her 10K coin while you out in the chat.
Ooh, Sweets. Hey, Sweets just said it's because she was lying.
Right.
Probably she.
I don't see
I
it.
want to know how many different
That'll do it.
KPs had to wear their drawers because she leaves all her
No,
shit.
well, I won't get that grand either. CJ, I'm glad that you support that type of behavior. You a phony ass bitch too.
Okay, for me to show you guys
I know she did. I was
Where
disappointed.
you run anybody's chat that'll take your coin.
this new setting powder.
I was disappointed. Run Missy her yacht, bitch.
CJ used to come in here.
Yes. She's phony as fuck.
And
that's why I was Kenny to fucking run her yacht right now. Messages from that hoe right now.
I just want Jessa to play the fucking phone call. She knows she has it.
That's what I would like as well. Thank you, Rachel. That's all I wanted. But you can't
I know I'm not
and talk
fucking
about
crazy.
Tara and talk about Nan and bring all these people in it and then not let them in the box.
I thought that was the thing, Missy. I thought she wanted everyone down because Jessa was going to talk to you, and then it ended up her interrupting.
Yeah, and then she wanted me in the box.
Yeah.
Don't cry about it, CJ.
She's
Go
gonna
cry
think
about it.
everybody's in everybody's
Make
box.
sure when KP's running my name, CJ, you say the same thing to her, bitch.
Told you she didn't get banned. She wouldn't be live if she got banned.
Yeah, she went live, they said.
Can't control the narrative over here.
Well, she ain't got no recording or she would have played it.
I just want to say, if I hurt somebody's feelings by talking about her dead mama, I apologize. It pissed me off when she spoke on my son, and I've never spoke about her child. She said I posted her child. I did not post her child. I posted HB's live in this conversation. You don't get to speak on my son and something that was said to me two years ago to hurt my feelings. You don't get to say something like that and think that I'm going to sit back. Of all people, I am not the one to go low with because I go that fucking low. So if I hurt somebody's feelings by me saying that, it was directed at KP and KP only. So you're not going to talk about my child and think you're going to sit comfortable.
And the sad part, she keeps telling these people that I'm talking on her child. If I played that whole video without pausing it, you know an alcoholic repeats herself over and over and over, and that's what she did. And I tried to skip every part, and there she said it again.
And that's what she kept saying. I posted her child. I didn't post her child. I posted HB's live of conversation. That when the one live that I did post where her son came in the camera, I put a sticker over it, and I didn't have to do that. So,
She ain't nothing but a scandalous ass, scamming ass bitch. I'm out.
That shit flabbered my gas. Like, I sitting here, you talking cash shit still, trying to make up a lie about my daughter, and then went about, give me the big box. I want my apology to be as loud as my disrespect. The fuck? You just 5 minutes ago were talking shit. Now you want to apologize? Get the fuck out of here. Save that shit. I don't want that shit. I don't want it.
I don't need it either. And for real, like, she just, all that was lies. Lies. Like, Jessa just sat there and lied that whole fucking time.
And did.
And she said that she had the phone call, correct?
She did. Yes. So did RT.
KP said she heard it.
She heard it. Right.
Well, then it changed. Well, before I came in running my mouth, she said there was a call.
Yes.
And then it changed to black and white.
Yes.
Right? That's what happened.
Yes. That's exactly what happened. But my chat knows. I remember you could see my face. She was in. All right, so I can't remember whether she sent the pictures first or said she was coming to my house first. But she sent the pictures while I was live just to see my reaction. It was a picture of nothing but her spread ass hoo-ha. And then her naked laying in the bathtub. Those were the two pictures she sent to me while I was live. And then said she was coming to my house. And I was like, I'm at work.
Melissa was scared. Literally, she was scared, like straight up. She called me after work and she's like, what do? I don't want to hurt her feelings. Like, I'm not trying to be like mean to her type shit, but I don't want her to come to the house.
Anybody that knows Melissa knows that she doesn't like surprises.
I don't like no damn pop-ups.
Don't
Hell, I
show
really
up.
don't even like playing visitors.
Miranda, what do you have the dates that I can look on your YouTube for the video where? Okay.
I think my account
you talking about the video where Misty got the picture?
Yeah.
Joey, she thinks Joey's gonna go get in her box.
That was in January.
She asked for my husband?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not smart.
I'll
That's
look
dumb.
though.
Chris, I thought that was
So some shit just ended up in my inbox about Jessa
Mods, take the accounts out that are talking
I don't
shit.
know if
Just
Missy
take 'em
wants
out.
to show it. I can send it to you.
Mods, take the accounts out that are talking shit. Just take them out.
Oh, she's live.
I didn't hear it. When they're talking shit, just take them out. My chat doesn't look like her chat. That's disgusting. Miranda Hose. Wait, let me see. Fuck Missy.
Planned or unplanned, right? I mean, I'm just being honest.
Fuck Missy's 10K. She made enough off my name. You think I give a fuck?
Shoulda knew.
Because Andy did that because you were talking about KP, Missy. That's why you ran that. You got that off her name.
Yeah. I wanted a civilized conversation. I literally had Jessa ready to talk.
And I was civilized the whole time.
And she lied.
Except for Jessa lies.
Her lies. Like, I was calm too. I was like, so how did I know? Like, I asked her straight up. She knows she has that call, and she knows she said that shit to me.
And then she gotta let every Tom, Dick, and Harry in the fucking
Tried lying and saying this all started because she said something about somebody streaming. It was Danny. No, it started. Me, Missy, and Nan weren't doing anything, and Charlie was streaming.
Yeah.
Melissa, did I talk about her son ever?
No.
I said it was disgusting that she blamed her son for peeing the bed when really she's the one peeing the bed. Was she watching us?
No, somebody else must be. That's a mess.
I didn't talk about her son. Talking about her son was saying, "Oh, look at her son's purple shoes. I don't like those."
But how can she sit there and cry about people talking about her son when she talks about other people's kids? She talked about my kid. She talked about your kid. And, like, I've never said anything about her son. I've actually said the complete opposite when I was sitting with you and Missy. And everyone was having a conversation. I said, well, I can't say nothing about it because anytime I've seen Bubs, he's been happy and healthy and loved. So, and she always, there's usually someone around that's sober if she's not. And that's what I said with everybody. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie on the girl. Like, that's what I said. And then last night when people in the comments were all talking about calling CPS on her and all this other stuff, I said, in all these words, I said, look, if you're going to call, make sure you get right with God. Make sure it's coming from a place of actual concern for that baby and not because you want to be malicious towards KP, because the only one that it hurts is that baby. Foster care isn't what you think it is. So make sure that you're doing it in his best interest and not to just make a jab at KP. Next thing I know, she online talking about, bitch, you want to talk about my son? What about your daughter? Da-da-da. And then wants to sit there and try to act like, oh, Danny, why are you involved? Bitch, because you constantly say my name. You're constantly saying shit. Then she wants to look like, oh, look at all these people in recovery making fun of it because you make a mockery out of sobriety. You have come on this live talking about that you're sober and all this other shit. Then you pop up in a can of Bush talking about, well, I guess we're just going to piss them off. Fill up the live goal, everybody. You make a mockery of your sobriety, of your own sobriety. You make a joke out of it. You expect us to respect your sobriety when you don't even respect it? Be so fucking for real. Be so for real. Then she wants to talk about, oh, when we were friends, we made dark humor. Yes, we were friends. When we fall out, we ain't friends no more. You don't get to have that same joke with me. You don't have that same access to me anymore. So while we're in the middle of beefing and you're talking shit, you make a fucking comment about my daughter's father that's passed away and not in a joking way. You made it as a jab towards me. So absolutely fucking not. You don't just stand on it and be like, I said I fucked up. Just stand on it. But she can't do that. That's why I don't accept her apologies. And then she's still on this cocaine thing. And you see how I said, I'll go pee in a cup right motherfucking now. And she don't want to do that. Y'all seen me pee in a cup before with someone saying that I was on cocaine. Have I sat there and skied the slopes back in the day? I sure did. Will I do it now? No, because fentanyl is real and so is jail time. So I'm not finna do it. But she want to sit there and keep throwing it up. Well, I keep telling her, put your money where your mouth is. And she don't want to do it. But she want to try to call out Nan about $5,000 to meet up with her. Shut up. Shut up.
She's the one that called the truth and still won't
No. And then I'm sitting here quiet, not even saying nothing about her mama. She want to bring up my baby daddy. Then she wonders why I talk shit. This is why. Because you get so zannied out your fucking mind, little Zanniana, that you don't realize what the fuck you're saying. You're fucking Fruit Loops. You're speaking in cursive. Talking in motherfucking circles, trying to manipulate and dictate the conversation. You ask these yes or no questions when they're not yes or no questions. That's not how fucking conversations work. You don't get to drill me like you're the fucking police to try to get the answer you're looking for, bitch. That's not how it works.
I think they start right here. So if you look at the top, these are all from Hot Blooded.
Everybody in the comments talk about me and my gifts.
All from Hot Blooded. Hot Blooded talk shit on. This is all everything Hot Blooded sends to me.
Right. She don't remember this shit. Stop going on live. And all she's doing, she's rage baiting all of you. All of you that think that she's going on here standing up for herself, she farts in these fucking rooms and then complains about how it fucking smells. She causes these fucking issues to rage bait. And then she's gonna sit there and be like, let's fill up the live goal. Let's piss them off. Oh, look how mad we're fucking making them. Let's get into the ranks. I might even run the ranks tomorrow to really piss them off. That's what she does. If y'all ain't picking this shit up, I don't know.
You don't send me a little Leon, I ain't talking.
What was this? Oh, this was the chainsaw shit. How do I get this off so I can see?
It's all manipulation. It's all a game. You think that she only manipulates us or manipulates conversation? She manipulates y'all to fucking comments. She's manipulating y'all to fucking get gifts. To prove how fucking well liked she is. She always wants to bring up how she's sitting alone. Yeah, she has to sit alone now. Because everybody that was good to her, everyone that was loyal to her, like me and fucking Nan that rode for her, she done shitted on all of us. Every single one of us. So you want to talk about now we all sit together? Yes, because we fucks with each other and we don't do weird shit to each other. Well, we're not right now. Y'all have had some falling outs. But that's why she has to sit alone. Because she ain't got nobody. It's just her and Benzo Barbie now. That's it. That's all she got. She ain't got nobody else. She had Tracy for a little while, and that was fucking. Y'all saw how that fucking live went. I dedicate this song to you. Your soul is so amazing. You're so beautiful. Now she gotta sit there by her fucking self. Because what she did is her actions. Weirdo.
I just wanted to say for everybody that listen to what Danny just said, because she's absolutely right. Before she had something that she could come out here and run her mouth about, who was KP? Nobody. She won't say nothing. She was quiet over in her little corner with the normal people she had. But what she had to do as soon as her and Jessa started dating, she had to jump on the Jessa bandwagon and start going to war against everybody that Jessa had problems with, so she can get notoriety and people to fucking talk about her, so she can pull the bullshit of I ain't talking unless you send me a gift, or I ain't this, or I ain't that. That's exactly right. Exactly right. And half the fucking shit she says is straight up bullshit. Coming from a fucking recovering alcoholic, I've been clean and sober for over 15 years. No doctor's prescribing you benzos knowing you're an alcoholic if you're being honest with them. It's not happening. That is a concoction that will kill you. It will.
Okay, alright. Now you're talking shit.
She's full of shit. Absolutely full of shit.
And Jessa's a liar.
And Jessa is a liar.
You have a prescription, but there's 2 people that have been confirmed. They had to give them to you. They had to send them to you. Girl, be so for real.
And then y'all just saw that bottle. That bitch was so dirty and wore out. If she got that on the second, there is no way that bottle should look like that.
I said, I can't wait to hurt her feelings. She goes, I know it's coming.
But she'll do it later. Mark my words. Timestamp at 7:22. Tonight she gonna be on there talking about piss them off, hit her live goal, sending gifts, all this other shit. She's gonna do that. It's all of this is what she does. This. She don't give a fuck about people talking shit about her. She's not embarrassed about herself. She don't give a fuck. She's doing it because she wants money. That's all it is.
Right, because let's be honest, everything we've learned the past few times she's been live has came out her mouth. Nobody else has brought this shit to the app but her. She tells on herself every time she hits that live button.
I paid for everything that whole day.
Yep.
But I used her. Okay, alright. Now you're showing Nan's ass.
And that goes back when me and her fell out. I did it privately. We had our little conversation privately. I moved on. I said what I said privately. I moved on. Didn't talk about her on live. Just kept it fucking trucking. She jumped on a bandwagon. When everybody was going against me, she had to jump on it. Well, you know what? This is fucking karma. Because I was good to you. I was a good fucking friend to you. I didn't drag you. I didn't talk shit. I didn't go tell fucking Missy or Dan or anybody any of your shit. I was a good fucking friend to you. And you decided to jump on the fucking bandwagon and get a little fucking pat on the ass. And good job. Because you joined up on a fucking side. And I know about those conversations that you had when we were still friends, before we even fell out. You were conversating with people behind my fucking back, setting up your fucking position on their side. And tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me that you didn't have those private phone calls behind my fucking back before we filmed.
Can I show this, Miranda?
Here you go. Let's talk about this, because this is after treatment.
I'll ask for forgiveness later.
I'm gonna send what's this.
Might as well.
You're not a child.
So I'm gonna cover what it is. Well,
Here's the receipt for
it's
that.
a doctor. You can. It's. Hold on. Let's see if I can get it.
Receipt for that.
It's a doctor. Quick MD. Y'all read the message. If whatever doesn't work out, this is the one I use, and make sure to schedule with the same doctor. He always prescribes what I ask him for. Always prescribes what I ask for. Y'all see that, right?
Yeah. Oh, there's LD and Sam. And this is where she gets in on.
She got her a good old pill meal.
Some of these are videos, by the way.
Oh Lord, Jessica better be glad I didn't record.
By the way. She sends a whole lot.
So all she's doing is showing her and Hot Blooded's messages.
She gonna ride it out as long as she can. Then she's gonna go off for a couple days once she gets her big payday. She'll go off for a couple days and then she'll come back as the new and improved. She's positivity. She's not doing any more drama. If you do drama in her life, she's blocking you. She's walking away from all the drama. And then she's gonna sit over there and she's gonna try to make shirts and play music and be inspirational. Maybe even say that she's sober again, that she got into fucking a facility or whatever the fuck it is. And then whenever the money train starts or she starts getting bored, she'll start it back up with somebody else.
Whatever.
I asked for nobody to be blocked. I understand everybody gonna have difference of opinions. Not everybody gonna like me, and I don't care.
The same screenshots I got, bitch. I saw other videos of these lives left my ass off. I love Carmine.
It's not a good friend.
Lala got just on Jessa.
And you know what's crazy is through all of our beefing, I know I'm making it about me right now, guys. I'm sorry, I'm so mad. Through all of our fucking beefing, I still ain't fucking. I've never digged up shit from when we were friends. I never digged up shit and threw it in her face. I never talked about her fucking parenting her child. I never did any of that shit. I kept it strictly at the fact of what the issue was right then and there. And she keeps fucking. I keep telling you, lie on me. I'm going to tell the fucking truth about you every single fucking time.
Leah's been mean to us in the comments.
The best thing for her to do is just leave me the fuck alone. Just leave me alone. Because you over there crying about how another creator had you to load. Bitch, you ain't built for it. You ain't built for it. You ain't. We all know you ain't built for it.
I'm so glad you are recognizing.
You sent me roses? Thank you. I probably missed them.
Hey, Leah. The worst thing she could try to do, she trying to go after Tish, me, Nan, Train, and Missy all at the same time. Bitch, are you fucking Fruit Loops?
Who's fake, bitch?
Are you Fruit Loops?
Who's fake?
And Hot Blooded.
And HB, my bad. Yes, Hot Blooded, me, Nan, Tish. Come on now, you're fucking Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops. You fucking with some bitches that do the drama shit like we've been doing this for a long time.
Des, Ashley.
Oh yeah, well her and Ashley McAdams ain't really been going. Ashley McAdams shut her down one time with the K-Piss. You can't beat me up. She gonna learn.
I don't know who the fuck this shit is. Oh, more
This shit, come on here.
Like that's her bodyguard. Did y'all see that? Like Train said something, and it was like she expected Des to jump up out the box and like.
I bet she don't.
She pulled a RT.
The person that just texted me, I bet she don't. I bet you she won't.
Look, I'm not responding. I'm not responding.
Thank you, Destiny.
Kill my fucking comments, please. Shut my comments off. So people can see the fucking.
It was.
Shut my comments off.
It was.
I don't think Kissing and TK, they don't need to be in no drama. They're doing good right now, man.
Look, Nan, is you with this, Destiny? Is y'all like talking?
Are you okay? I'm okay.
Why am I not responding?
My baby.
I'm not giving a shit.
Yeah, but that didn't answer my question.
Why are you asking?
I'm just curious.
Here, let's go to phone calls.
You did. I said about me?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll leave it alone.
Live last night. Why is your phone on D&D? I'm trying to call you 2 days now. You don't have your ring on?
She's so pretty. That's what I'll say. She is so pretty.
Fucking beautiful.
Someone messaged me.
She's literally gorgeous. And like the human that she is
Now if you go over there and look, right?
she's an amazing human.
Scroll up.
Yeah,
I don't know her, but
I'm like, don't ask me weird questions. Destiny in the chat. That is my baby.
Let's talk about. I said, that's why my ass is in bed.
I know, right, Joey.
Man Chronicles. We're gonna add somebody else to the calendar.
I do love it. She's just a good human.
She said, I'm gonna ask if you coming live. I said, laugh my ass off.
I'd wipe her up.
This person said, "Oh, is that your daughter?"
She goes, she's
I'm
confused.
confused.
I said, you got me fucked up. She said, I'm gonna
Who's
ask if
Heather?
you coming live.
Well, it wasn't all of us at once. It wasn't, and I was trying to talk to her. I was.
Follow her. She's beautiful.
I wanted.
Who cares if it's all at once? She talks shit about us all at once. She literally gives all she shares out fucking names all at once, talking shit over and over and over again. So what? I'm supposed to be like, oh, well, she talks shit about me. I'm gonna wait till Monday, my assigned day. Fuck that.
Oh, what is her mom?
Dan, did you see my comment earlier about that 15K?
No, what did you
I
say?
said, shit, for 15K, I'll change my name to Nan. Fuck it, where we meet?
Hey, when she said
She can't
5,
drive. She can't meet you nowhere. That's the problem.
Fuck, I'm close enough. I'll drive my goddamn self. Ain't even gotta meet me. I'll shoot the
Yeah,
game.
can you split it with me since you gotta change your name to me?
I don't know about that now. You're gonna have to beat me up too then.
Listen.
But she just sat there and said she want to call out Nan to come meet her up for 5K, but then said she was gonna get Tish put in jail.
What? She must have seen that video of Tish when that girl was calling her out at the car lot.
Oh my god. Meet up with me.
She's telling y'all thing that.
God damn.
It was the car wash. Oh, that was a mess.
And she ain't got $5,000. She ain't gonna put it up. She got $5,000 to put up.
Look, that's how it was. A couple days ago, it was all positivity, and I already got half my rent money. Well, I guess you need the other half now.
That's exactly what it is. Listen, can't
my Andy done gave her a little bit of it.
Ain't not a bit. It's gotta be a fucking, what do you call them when they're like the lesbians that's gotta move in with you?
Homosexual.
Yeah, homosexual. Gonna upset me when I've carried my own weight and had my own place for 2 motherfucking years, right? Since I got clean, I've had my own fucking place and take care of my kids and work and fucking, like, ain't no fucking homosexual gonna fucking upset me. I got my own car.
I need all of y'all to do me a favor. Like, seriously, this is a real serious thing I'm about to ask of all of you, okay? Can we be serious for a minute?
Maybe.
Y'all have got to hold KP accountable of practicing their new line. Okay? Got to hold her accountable. The line is, I'm a real boy. That's the line.
Done.
Got to keep that, you know. We'll be all right. Anyway.
She'll forget the whole conversation happened today.
Oh, I know. That's the thing about an alcoholic, and that's truly sad. You know,
But it's
not
not
only
the alcohol. It's when I tell you, it's not as much alcohol as it is the Xannies.
well, yeah. I mean, it's both in combination. Bad enough to be an alcoholic and have the effects that alcohol has on your memory and memory loss. Figured, I mean, mainly the short-term memory loss, but then also to time that with the benzos. And it's just a downhill thing. I mean, I grew up around nothing but alcoholics. I became an alcoholic, and it's the truth. You will repeat yourself over and over again.
Did you see how Jessa had to straighten herself up when she realized that she was showing on the camera? That was bad. She looks like shit.
That's what I said.
Like,
She
what
looked-
you?
I'm telling you, I was her friend when she fucked up, when she dragged Nan and took Xanaxes for a week.
And then forgot?
That's what I seen today in her coming out her mouth. That's the way she looks and sounds.
They're gonna reap what they sow. Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna show this really quick, okay?
No, not very great. They're not very good.
Did y'all know that we
Okay, can you make me a big box really quick?
How can Kelly say she kept her cool, bro? She was fucking hollering the whole time.
people from like a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
Beck,
You know I've done
quick question, hon. When me and my daughter came up there, was my daughter drunk? No, ma'am. Thank you. You're welcome. That was just now.
You have always been a real woman. Just keep strong.
Ooh, huh.
I will.
Huh.
What were the receipts? I already showed up twice.
In real time. Y'all seen it?
In real time, y'all didn't have to wait. Y'all didn't have to wait 24 to 48 Xanax hours later.
Right. Or 6 months. Because we still waiting 6 months on one recording.
Still waiting on that recording.
I can also show the message where I fucking told her that my cat was sick and I had to hurry up and get home because my fucking cat was sick. I can show you that because we left. Listen, if they're all hanging out, I'm not gonna down them for drinking. They're adults, right? They're all hanging out, having a good time. I brought my daughter with me. I just don't like. Do I get drunk in front of my daughter? Absolutely not. Will I have like one drink? Maybe if we go to a restaurant or something like that. But even then, I'm still like, I don't know. So they're drinking, having a good time. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, you guys cannot drink while I have my daughter. No. So I said, you know, it's best that we go home.
Wait,
you know?
that chick that was in y'all's live last night is in here.
Which one?
That one that was in
Michelle?
H5? Yes.
Michelle?
Yes.
Michelle had a lot to say.
Oh, hype her up. Oh, ma.
And let's be real, like she has the Xanaxes in her pocket while she's getting
pieces.
I mean,
If that don't listen, she had them. She was on live one time. They were crumbled up in little fucking pieces. So you're not taking them as prescribed. If they're all in little fucking tiny pieces. You don't even know how much you're fucking.
exactly. Right. And then every time she's been live and pulled them out of her fucking pocket, y'all. That's scary.
Oh, Jamie Lynn said we're trash pandas.
Jamie said, I'm a trash panda.
We're all trash pandas.
I've been called worse by better. I'll be okay. Well, Lisa came here to Missy and not to.
Heather! What you doing, girl? Scaring me. Thank you, Heather. She said we're not sending that to KP.
Nah, KP didn't get them coins. KP, we still waiting on them 10K coins.
Thank you, Heather. Listen, I felt so bad for
Hold
Angie.
on. What did you say?
I did too.
Here's the thing.
What did
They
she
would have
just say?
said that had I sent that to you, you were getting gifted on her name. So I sent her a yacht. I send you a yacht. Then no one can say that you were getting in the ranks on her name. You equally both got things. So there it is.
Wow.
That's facts.
Well, shit, I'm about to start talking shit about Missy. Give me a little yeah.
On my side, it said it was going to Missy. So clearly it was a TikTok glitch, and I'm sure it's because
right after she did it, so I knew it was meant for me.
yeah, like I didn't mean to do it, but it is what it is, and it wasn't meant for her. But I mean, shit happens, and here we are. So
Oh my God, they're all twisting it, trying to say that I admitted I drank with my child. My child does not drink alcohol, nor would I let her drink alcohol. She was not.
But Danny, it's your child. If, like Desiree said, whatever you do with your child is what you want to do, and it is not our business. It's just not. That's the whole thing. KP wants to say, don't do this, don't do this, don't do that. But at the same time, when she does it, it's okay. Like, you were a good friend to KP, a really good friend to KP. And it's not fair what she's doing back to you at all, or Nan for that matter. You both were amazing friends to her. Nan dropped her whole life multiple times to go get her, and here we are.
Right, like my daughter even came in last night and said straight up, no, that didn't happen. Beck said it didn't happen. So what's the fucking, like, it's fucking ridiculous. It's the lies and the deflection for me. Like, bitch, I didn't even say nothing bad about your son. If anything, I was being kind to you and you didn't deserve my kindness. Like, but that's the type of person I am. Even if I fall out on you, I'm not gonna lie on you. And I can't sit here and say that I ever saw Bubs in danger or not being taken care of. I can't say that. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that I've seen that when I haven't. And then, the CPS calling thing, listen, if y'all have seen something, you are genuinely concerned, I still stand on it. There's a genuine concern. You should have called when you first saw it, but if you feel concerned, then it's okay to call. But if you're just doing it maliciously, as it's spiteful to her, that is not, you're only hurting him. You think you're hurting KP? She don't give a fuck. You're going to only hurt that baby. Because I've had CPS come and sit my kids down and ask them uncomfortable questions. And they don't understand, why is this stranger asking me questions about my mommy? Why is this stranger asking me questions about people doing this to me and all this other shit? Like, that shit is not cool for kids to go through that for no reason, just because your feelings are hurt now. And I still stand on that. If you genuinely think that they're genuine, you visually saw it yourself, not because I told you, Missy told you, or Nan told you. If you saw it your fucking self, and you are concerned about him, and that's what you feel between you and God that you need to do to protect him, then do that. But don't do it because you're trying to hurt her, because you're going to hurt the wrong person.
CPS is 100% extremely traumatic to children when there is nothing going on. When something is going on and they do need to be involved, although I know they're not always appropriate and they don't always do things correctly, and I get that. But to put that trauma on a child out of spite is not right, and it's not fair, because then if something really does happen to that child and CPS truly needs to get involved, there is that fear that they won't talk to that person, or they aren't able to get what they need because of all the fake and unnecessary calls. There's times CPS doesn't then take it seriously. There's times that child is scared and won't talk. And, it's kind of like crying wolf. And no child should have to go through that trauma just because people are beefing on an app or beefing in general in a small town or whatever that looks like. And I agree with you, Danny. Like, if you see something, you need to call it in. Technically, we are all mandatory reporters. If you see a child that is being abused or neglected, it is all our legal responsibility to call. But it's not our legal responsibility because we're mad at somebody to call and put that child through trauma that they don't deserve.
Preach. Did Nan get nannered?
Oh, I don't know.
She wasn't saying that. Okay. But it's just, I've seen, I was friends with KP for many years. Is there things that she does as a parent that I wouldn't do? Yeah, but I think we all have different parenting and different whatever, right? Yeah. But every time I've seen Bubs, he's been happy. He loves his mother. KP loves him. I've never seen them with any, I've never seen him in harm, right? And I've never seen anything harm. Do I think some of the things that she does is, I think that stability is a big issue for sure. And I even had a private conversation with her about that. And that's not to discuss any further. That's a private conversation. I mean, she wants to lie, whatever. But, I don't think that, I think there's a lot of kids that are really getting hurt out there. And the resources should be put towards those kids that are really getting hurt, not over someone that you're just mad at.
Can I say this? So this is how the extent of people. This was in 2023. These messages, and I'm not going to put who they're with, but it's not. It's pretty obvious. But if you read the messages on how people who were on the outside looked and saw the way that KP did me and the things that I was for KP, okay? It says you haven't paid any attention. I haven't paid any attention, to be honest, because you know what? She was supposed to be your best friend, and you risked everything for her. And at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I said, I did, and now I don't want anything to do with her. She said she's fucking spit in your face when you needed her the most. Read the messages in the chat. I told her that. And still stayed loyal to the stupid fuck. I stood up to her today. You're right. And to be honest, all I've seen is her treat you like pure fucking shit. Then it goes on to he wasn't, and
the same thing that happened last night, KP.
And she fucked me over. Well, that's all I've seen. I agree, and I have allowed it till now. So I'm not allowing it anymore for anyone. So for this to still be where it is, that is almost a year later, tough. It's not though. But I hope that you continue to remind yourself how she did you and stop giving her the loyalty she doesn't deserve.
I bet you if I say something, I get blocked.
This is with somebody who has had nothing but my best intentions at hand. This isn't a friend that, you know, just didn't like KP or anything like that. This is somebody who had my best interest, right? So I'm not the only one. If everyone in her chat and in this chat did not fucking see how good I was to that girl and the things that I lost behind her, it's fucking crazy.
You dropped everything. It didn't matter. She called, you were gone. If it was across the nation, you went across the nation. If it was down the block, it was down the block. But I think we've all watched it. It didn't matter what it was. If she called you, you were gone.
We had photos at fucking my friend's wedding with like cutouts that says, "Nan, no need to come get me. I'm having a good time." Because anytime that something was going down in KP's life, the first person, even when they weren't even talking, when they weren't friends, she called me and asked me to get a hold of Nan because she needed her right then. Like, Nan literally, even then, was ready to like drop it and come help her. Like, that's just, Nan's always dropped everything and came straight to her. So it's crazy when she sat there and she was like, "Oh, but what about all the hotels and the gas and the Airbnbs? Like, you had a free vacation." No, that's not a free, that's not a free vacation. Like, she drove all the way up to the top of the fucking west side of the country to come pick you up, to bring you all the way to Wisco, drop everything to do that. And you expect that she has to go halvesies with you on your rescue mission? Girl, be so for real. That's not how it works.
And like, I know that everyone sees me talking shit about her now, but that took 3 years. Okay, y'all didn't see behind the scenes of me being completely broken. Because the person that I called my best friend and I genuinely loved broke me fucking down. Time and time and time again. That shit fucking broke me. I cannot even, like, describe how many times when she called me when she was at fucking Heather's house, I was fucking crying on the phone with Danny and them because I'm like, I don't know what to do. Because I can't just leave her. I can't. Like, my heart won't let me do it. Like, y'all don't, everybody who's like, "Man, left her then." Yeah, I did. You can't talk shit now, but I can't. Because I fucking did everything. I literally, and not that she's the sole reason or nothing like that, but I lost the one person I never wanted to lose. I'm not saying it was a good, bad thing that I lost him, but she played a huge part in that. Because I refused to just not be there for her and not be her friend. Because I made a promise. And it wasn't always about her. It was about Bubs too.
Yeah, that would be a no-go.
Nobody's gonna beat me up for finally fucking open my mouth when she's fucking beat me down for fucking years. Put me in positions to choose between her and somebody that I love. Put me in positions that I never wanted to fucking be in multiple times, and I took it to the fucking chin.
I'll tell you
the goddamn time.
I'm sorry.
Taking it to the chin anymore, and if that offends you guys, I'm sorry. Not sorry.
I'm sorry. Somebody go grab Tanya. Get Tanya.
Which Tanya? Can somebody tell me which Tanya?
I don't know which one.
I'm the one that said and.I. said whatever the fuck.
She said something about somebody wouldn't have a daycare. Somebody wouldn't have alimony. Somebody wouldn't have. HB wouldn't be married.
Yes, Tanya. Tanya, that unfortunately is currently trying to.
All these things.
Medically. No, okay, that one. She's yelling at the dog, not the kids. Yeah. And I bet you Tanya did send her that. As soon as I realized which Tanya they was talking about.
Now I know which one.
I bet you she did.
Yeah, please send it to Tanya. Because apparently Tanya sent me 10 grand, so I'm gonna wait. You have a puppy? I have a dog that
Why would HB be married?
I don't know, that's what she said. If Jessa would let her go real life, she said all the things.
And then someone texted me and said I'll double it.
When she gonna take me up on that peen in the cut thing? I could go for $300.
Me too.
I only asked for $300, not $5 grand. I sold myself short.
That's me too. I'll pee in a cup.
Don't threaten to come to my house. Our laws are different.
Who threatened to come to your house?
I done said she's gonna fight her way out of the wet paper bag. I done said it.